Good morning, Soldier Boy here. Welcome to the Ezio collection. We're live on 27 as we continue our journey through the Assassin's Creed franchise. Apologies massively for the voice. My voice has been going the last couple of days. Hopefully we're okay and we'll get through this. It's not. I don't think it's too bad. I'm not too sure how it sounds on your side. We're a little bit late starting this morning for a couple of reasons. My other half was running late for work, so obviously that delays me a little bit. But on top of that, just to make things worse, my Twitter account was hacked into this morning. I've managed to retrieve it and get it all back. But yeah, frustrating, and left me having to deal with that. But it's done. What I don't understand though is how you can get an email from Twitter to say that your account has been accessed. Please enter this password to continue. So they kind of verify you. And before I even had a chance, because my email came up straight away, before I even had a chance to check. What? Hang on, I'm having a few issues with this now. Talking about a daily customized limit of thumbnails have been reached. How has my thumbnails been reached? I've not changed any of them. I'm gonna have to check something in a second. Let's get the YouTube side done. But yeah, I don't understand how you can get an email to say there's been an authorized attempt at logging in. Please enter this code, and instantly, before I even had a chance to enter the code, it turned around and told me that that my password had been changed. It's like, well, you've just sent me the email with the code. I literally pressed the button, and my password's been changed. So how has someone managed to do that without the password? How does that work? So after a lot of round the houses, I managed to get it back. I'm expecting to get it locked again because I reported it as hacked, but I've got it back myself anyway. So I would highly expect an issue if I'm not careful. I'm just going to check something. Just because that worried me a little bit. It came up when I tried to change thumbnail for the stream and said I've hit my limit of thumbnails of the day. So that's why I'll double check. Nothing's wrong with anything else. It seems a bit weird that I've had one. Everything else is on two-step verification. The only one that wasn't was Twitter, annoyingly. And look what happened. Right, I think we're good to go. Let me just do a little bit that I need to quickly do, and then we'll crack on. So, we're back with Revelation this morning. Massive apologies for yesterday. Was meant to stream Genshin Impact last night. All day yesterday I was having issues with my foot. And they're complications that occur because of CRPS. I'm aware it's an issue, admittedly. But the downside to that issue is there is no way. There's always a time when they get beyond a point I can control. So basically it's pain through the foot or it's sensations in the foot, and last night my foot was ice cold, and with pain running all the way through my leg, but to the point I couldn't sit still, which obviously aggravates the back. And I got to a point when I messaged Discord and commented on the stream, I wasn't going to be going live. At that point, I was just unable to be able to do anything. I was unable to control it. So, it was, yeah, massive apologies for that. It wasn't what I expected to happen. I wanted to stream last night because we lost yesterday morning. And this is what makes me laugh. We lost yesterday's morning stream because I was meant to have a guy come out to fix the boiler. He didn't turn up at all. So he may turn up today. And if he turns up today, I'll have to pause the stream to go answer the door. But I'm not dealing with him properly. He can do what he's going to do because that's ridiculous. It went to tell me then didn't bother. But we're back this morning. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound too bad. Hopefully it will last. This evening we're looking at Avengers. The Spider-Man is now out as of this evening, so we're getting a little chance of him. My plan is, and let me know what you guys think, but my plan is to do Avengers stream once a week. Only an evening, 2 hours at a time kind of thing, because I don't want to grind for ages. But just to keep a eye in, just to keep having a go. We've still got story missions to finish and stuff. But let me know what you guys think. Right, this is the bit where I can't talk and type. Spare me a second. Right, nearly there. Then we can crack on. So if you missed the last stream of Revelations, we were basically just learned the game in terms of tutorial missions and things had just finished. I think that was kind of most of what we'd done in the last one. Let's have a look at Revelations then. Yeah, we hadn't done a massive amount, but it was just getting through all the tutorials, looking at the new systems that the game has to offer, like the den system where you have to defend the den by a tower defense kind of game. That was one new system. The hook blade was another, which we've had for a little while now, we're getting a bit used to. Obviously, we're going to try and continue the story as possible, clear as we go if we can, collect the collectibles as we go if possible. And work our way through. Again, I've still not looked at trophies, that will be towards the end. The 22% synced. I don't know how long this game is. As always, we don't look at these things ahead of time, so I'm not sure how many chapters there are and that kind of stuff. Hopefully we'll figure that out as we go along. But yeah, I've still got Brotherhood to finish Platinum. I'm still trying to do that tank mission. It's causing me a massive amount of issues. One mission. It's frustrating to say the least when one mission causes you so much pain and agony. It is ridiculous. Okay. So, what do we do? There is there's treasure here. Well, while we're here, let's grab the treasure. First things first. Makes life nice and easy if we can grab treasure while we're here. Let's have a look at the map and see where we're at. So, next mission is here, which is by the ferry memory start. We've opened a little bit of the map up, not enough, but we've done a bit. But yeah, we may as well then head towards. There's no point in doing a faction building just yet, I don't think. Maybe there is, I don't know. Maybe we should look at that. Right, head for the memory start and see what that entails. I think that's the best plan to start with, and then we'll go from there. So this is someone by the ferry by the looks of it. We've used the ferry to cross the river a few times now, so interesting to see what this entails. But let's have a look, let's find out. The Sentinel Part Two. See, we met the Sentinel in the last stream. He looks like an ex-assassin. So one of the assassins has learned more information about the man known as the Sentinel. Time to take care of this traitor. Do not be detected while you search for the prisoners for full sync. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? I think this is the person we've got to speak to.
Any news of the traitor Valley? Have you found him? He found us, Minto. 2 of our brothers were kidnapped from this den earlier today. Now Vali is demanding that we hand over our property to the Templar.
No. Do not negotiate with men who use hostages as leverage. We hunt them down, and we eliminate them.
Then we should split up and search Galata now. We have little time to waste.
There we go. Checkpoint reached. Right, we need to search Galata. So height is definitely our friend. We want to use height as much as possible, I think. I know we shouldn't really be following our assassin, but he's kind of heading in the same direction we were. Right, remember we don't want to be detected, so I've got to keep an eye out for enemies on the roofs. It's one thing we don't want to happen. Okay. Remember, we do not want to be detected, that's the big thing. Wasn't my intention. I can hear something nearby. Can't see it, but I can hear it. Oh, there's a chest below us, that's fine. Let's clear the chest while we hear them. Right, this is 2 areas to look at. One to the left here and one to the right. Okay. So below us here, I think is the first place. Well, we can't be detected while here. Okay, first prisoner is there. I'm going to call my assassins in. I think that's our best shot. Especially not being detected. Okay. Is there a guard or anyone coming towards me? 2 guards now walking this way. I've got to be a little bit careful then. Let's swap to Hidden Blade. We have got the prisoner ready to go and grab, but I can't be detected. So I've got to be a little bit wary.
Bodies are starting to pile up around here. If you know anything about this, come forward.
I need the guards to kind of go away for a minute.
This would
It's 2. That guard's going back. I need the guards to go away. I need the time to go and get the prisoner. Is that guard going to come up, or is he just going down, up and down the stairs? I think he's okay. Oh, what's this guy doing? I did need him to go away. And then I can go and grab the prisoner back. Alright, he won't go away, so we're going to assassinate him instead. Okay. Right, that's our assassin back. Still one more guy to go and save. And we can't be detected while doing this, otherwise we lose full sync. So I've got to be a bit careful. Right, there was a treasure here I want to quickly grab.
I think not, you thieving Capsalma.
Okay. I didn't really want to climb up here, to be fair, but there was a guard below me, so I didn't have much choice. What we're going to do is do a back jump from here. There we go. Right, next person in trouble is down here. There will be guards with him again, so we've got to find a nice place to kind of look and try and deal with him. The assassins are going to be our best friends again, aren't they? Guards there. I had a lovely hiding spot last time, and I don't have that luxury this time. I'm too high up. I need a view, that's the problem. I have got these guys. Might actually work in my favour here.
We are in.
We've got thieves. Let's see if we can lure the enemy away. I can't actually see the enemy down there. Where's my these are still with me, aren't they? Yeah, follow. Every time I drop down, I've got to tell them to re-follow me, which is a little bit annoying.
All done.
I'm being seen. I wasn't expecting that. There's a guard there that was kind of spotting me. I might need to deal with him then, because I can't climb down. Right, they're going to deal with the big guy. My prisoner's in there, but I can't see guards. They're going to deal with the big guy. Oh, there's 2 guards there as well. Okay. It's my assassins, they're down. Right, I think we're good. Remember, I can't get detected, otherwise we lose full sync. Ah, more guards. Back up, back up, back up.
Anyone see the killer?
You there! Hold up! Damn it, he's not here!
He's gone looking that way. Right, they're both together again, so we'll be a bit wary of those 2.
What happened here? That is blood.
I think I'm safe. Hope I'm safe for a minute. Okay, loot the treasure.
Was it Vali who did this to you?
There we go.
Don't forget me. You have fallen for a ruse. He captured me to draw assassins away from our headquarters. He will be on his way there now.
Right, he's heading to the assassin headquarters. So I bet we're about to have a showdown, I think, with the Sentinel. The reason I've paused it, mainly because I want to drink my tea before it gets cold. So bear with me a second. But yeah, I hope everyone's week's gone off to an okay start. I hope, you know, everyone's going well. It's been a funny old week so far. But yeah, I hope everyone's week is going well. It's one of those weird weeks because we're about to hit December tomorrow. So obviously everyone's concentrating on Christmas. That's at the forefront of most people's minds, isn't it? So it's an interesting one at this point. That's why I'm just checking my other accounts. I'm drinking my tea just to make sure everything's okay. There's always a chance that once they get into one, they get into more. That's the problem. I think we should be okay though. I make cup of tea every time I stream. And most of the time it's cold by the time I get around to drinking it. Mainly because I forget. But, yeah. Okay. Right, good to go, I believe. So I just wanted to just pause for a second, just while I drink my tea. I think the Sentinel fight's going to be maybe quite a big fight. So I'm kind of just preparing myself. But he took 2 hostages to draw us out, which just seems to have worked. I think we've not been detected while doing the prisoners, so I think we're safe in that regard. Okay, we've got to get to where the Sentinel is, and it's going to be near the Assassin HQ. I'm assuming we're going to have a big old fight on our hands now. And he's an old assassin, so he's going to have some moves, he's going to have some skills that we're going to need to be aware of. Obviously we use the rooftops as much as possible to get there, just keeps us out of trouble. I think we're nearly there. Was it actually over there? Oh wow, okay. I wasn't expecting to be all the way over there, but okay. Well, we have got guards on roofs, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Well, there's fighting going on down there, which I obviously don't want to be involved in. And the Sentinel is down there, okay. Ignore the fighting, we're heading straight for the Sentinel.
You are a canny soldier, Ezio, but you alone
Thanks for the like on this, much appreciated. Well, that's the Sentinel. I'm assuming
I will follow from the rooftops.
we need to chase him. Chase the Sentinel. I would if I was allowed to run. Right, the other assassins following from the rooftops. We'll stay on foot. If he's on the rooftops, there's no point both of us being on rooftops. And our assassin has caught him.
Once your creed was as vital to me as air and water. But when the Turks marched into Wallachia, and you assassins did nothing to stop it, how could I continue to believe?
Ah.
If a man's philosophy does not let him protect his people...
So he's claiming that he turned on the assassins because they didn't protect his people.
What can it do for the world?
Peace be with you.
My Protege trophy achieved, 100% sync for Sentinel Part 2, and Seal the Deal trophy achieved. Sequence 3 complete. And Yana Nasir has been promoted to Galactic General, so I'm assuming he's finished his mission. What I believe is once they get to a certain rank,
possession
you then
of
send them
one
off
of
a
the
really long
master
mission.
keys.
You have to do
Better
something for
still,
that to finish.
I've discovered a map, encoded with signs and symbols, which I believe will lead me to the remaining keys. Its full meaning is a mystery to me, but I am thankful to have met a Venetian woman.
I know I said it
willing
last
to help
stream, but
me decipher it.
I'm loving the fact that Ezio is
I
writing to
must
his
not
sister
overstate my
to
successes.
explain what he's doing.
The Templars still hold one key hostage, and if I am to recover it, I may need more help than the assassins can provide. If I can make a friend in the Ottoman court, my access to the secrets of this city will improve greatly.
Yeah, I just think it's a nice relationship, because when they had their issues, in Brotherhood there were some issues between Ezio and Claudia. Sequence 4, The Uncivil War. Right, with new items unlocked to the blacksmith as well. But what we're here, so we may as well speak to the guy that's straight in front of us. That makes more sense. Let's see what he has to say.
A pleasant surprise, Ezio. We should trade stories if I'm not dead by this time tomorrow.
Is there a chance of that?
We learn that the Byzantines are planning to infiltrate Topkapi Palace, now that Prince Suleiman has returned from his Hajj. If they do strike, it will be tonight at a cultural exposition the prince has organized.
So what is our plan?
Kardashim, this is not your fight. No need to snare yourself in the Ottoman affairs.
The Byzantines found a key beneath Topkapi Palace, and I would like to know how.
Ezio, we want to protect our Shehzade, not interrogate him.
Trust me, Yusuf. Just tell me where to go.
Topkapi's main gate. We plan to dress as entertainers and walk right in.
I will find a disguise and meet you there.
Looks like we're going to get dressed up. Okay, the Templars are planning to attack the Ottoman royal family, join Yusuf, protect the Ottomans and gain their trust. Full synchronization, we're going to beat Yusuf to Topkapi Palace. So we're going to find a disguise and beat him there. Where do I get a disguise from? How am I going to beat these guys? I'm assuming they're going to the same place as me to get a disguise. How am I meant to beat them to it? Or is it, or unless Yusuf is behind us? There is a marker behind us. I mean, maybe Yusuf is the one behind us who is catching rapidly. Remember, they know the city better than we do. In full sync, we need to get there first. Although I may have just messed it up. I think he's ahead of us now. I think we're gonna lose full sync. Because I can see them getting there before us now. Oh. Bad fall by me there. And now I'm being followed as well.
I'm only visiting. I don't know what's going on. Those quick feet will be the first of many things you
That's
lose.
not helpful, is it? I don't want to be under attack. I need to get here. Right, I think if we lost full sync, it may be worth restarting this mission because of where we are. We've got to become anonymous. Okay, let's just... We'll check full sync. If we failed full sync, we'll restart. We did. The reason we'll restart, we're very close. It was just a race there. It's not worth carrying on at that point. It's just one run, so we may as well restart due to the 100% synchronization losing. So Yusuf is the person behind us. The other three ahead of us don't matter as much. Obviously we can follow their path, maybe. The one behind us is the one we've got to beat. three ahead could probably show us the right path to take. And that's more important, I would have said. As long as we beat Yusuf, these three don't matter as much. It's Yusuf that's we've got to beat. I definitely did better that time. I messed up the jump. Yusuf is catching. Okay, one's gone this way. I'll follow this guy. Yusuf is catching. Come on, up you go, come on. It's a tough race. I think that's Yusuf now ahead of us. Oh, I've fallen. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think Yusuf is now ahead of us again. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again. I don't know, because we fell, I don't think we were going to catch back up, so it's definitely worth retrying it. It's a tough race. One missed jump and he seems to be on you. I think following the guy to the right was slower than the guy to the left, I think. So we'll try and stick with the guys to the left this time, I think. Because they did seem to be faster. But as once guards start following you, it becomes a nightmare. Right, we'll stick to the two on the left. Try and follow their path. No! Fallen already.
What a fantastic spectacle. Please accept my apologies, Effendi. Not my problem.
We're still ahead, just. I see Yusuf though, he's climbing, he's climbing. No. Yusuf is now ahead again. It's a tough one to try and get past him. We've definitely lost full sync, he's ahead of us. How far were we away? Not far. Right, one more attempt at full sync, otherwise we'll just carry on the mission. And we'll add it to the list to redo come the end. We have got a couple we missed full sync on. One we didn't know about the full sync, and the other one I just couldn't win the race to the top of the tower. So, one more attempt. If you fail, we'll just carry on the mission, and we'll have another go at it later on, once we've done the story. But it's mistiming the jumps, that's obviously the issue. But we're going to keep with the people on the left. I think they are the faster bunch to follow. Obviously, falling there doesn't help. We jumped onto the back of an assassin and obviously wasn't the quickest route to take. So we've already gave Yusuf a chance to catch up now. Right, it's free to follow. They've all gone slightly different directions. Yusuf is on our tail. No idea if we're going to make this. Yusuf is behind us, I can see him. We've caught up some of the other assassins though. Right, we need to get across here. Oh, come on, move out of my way. The guard got in the way there, that's not the issue, because now Yusuf... Yusuf knocked us off. How bad is that? Yusuf knocked us off. And now I'm kind of stuck. I can't... I'm gonna have to... If it wasn't for the guard and then Yusuf knocking us off, we would have been okay. But we'll take it as is. Well, like I say, we'll redo the mission. I don't want to keep restarting the same thing over and over again. Unfortunately, it's just one of those little things. We nearly did it. But it's fine. We'll come back. And give it another go before. There we go. Okay. We've got to knock out 9 minstrels. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go obviously to fists. 9 minstrels to knock out.
Minstrels from Italia. I am going to enjoy this.
These are the guys that always annoy me.
This hero's luck will...
Because they have... Because these guys are the ones that interrupt us all the time. So yeah, I'm kind of glad. Okay, freedom. I'm kind of glad we get to knock them out for once. Finally get to punch a minstrel. That's so nice being able to punch these guys. I don't think I was meant to loot. Right, we need to hide him, I think. I've got to run round. Right, let's pick him back up. We've got to hide him in the... Do we have to hide him over there? Yeah, we've got to hide him over there. We've got a database entry as well. I've just been seen, I think, carrying a body, so that's not helpful. Let's have a look at the... I was trying to look at the database entry. So this is Hagia Arene. That could be completely wrong. The second largest Byzantine church in Constantinople, Hagia Arene, or Holy Peace, sits just inside the walls of Topkapi Palace on First Hill. Restored from near ruin by Justinian in the 6th century, it served as an Orthodox church for almost 1,000 years. After the Ottoman conquest, the Sultan's Janissaries used the building as an armoury, owing to its close proximity to the royal palace. Today, however, neither prayers nor guns fill the space of any regularity. Its primary use is as a music hall. Right, I think I'm in trouble, because I think I've just been spotted. I have been spotted by guards. I'm in trouble. Right, we desynced because we got seen carrying the body by the guards. This mission has not gone well for us so far today. Couldn't get the full sync, and then can't manage to do this. But we do get to ease some of our pain with these guys. We know how annoying these guys were in Italy, although they're just as annoying here, to be fair. Right, I don't want to walk past the guards. I know they are. There we go. We got past. We got over. Okay, next 3 minstrels. Always happy to knock a minstrel out at this point. Alright, this is going to be a bit different. The minstrels are over there. There's lots of guards around here. We're not. Oh, we can't get seen. I didn't know about that. That's an issue. There we go. Desync. At no point did I see it say we can't be detected, but now we've learnt the lesson. Obviously we're in the palace's ground, so it does make sense. So we've got to find a way round to the last 3 minstrels without getting seen. So they are over there. Okay, our best option then, I would say, is height would be my best option, I think. We're just going to be a bit careful how we do this, I think. Good morning, Esther. How are you? Right. I need to run that way, I think. There's no guarantee I'm not going to get seen, but we're going to give it a go. Obviously, if we get detected, we'll get desynced. I think we're okay. I'm not too bad, thank you. Still trying to deal with yesterday and had some issues with my ankle, which is normal, but at the same time frustrating. I had to cancel last night's stream. I've had my Twitter account hacked this morning as well, which I've managed to retrieve. Yeah. If you haven't got two-step authentication on your apps and stuff, do so. It does solve a lot of issues. But yeah, so I'm getting there. My voice obviously isn't brilliant this morning. My little boy's had a cold for a couple of weeks. We tested him actually on Sunday, just to be sure. And I've obviously, because I'm on so many tablets and medication for my injuries, my immune system's shot. So because of that, I seem to be picking up every bug that's going, even though I don't leave the house. So work that one out. Right, Topkapi Palace. Let's have a little look at this. In the dwindling years of the Byzantine Empire, many of the once great imperial palaces lay in ruins. Shattered by centuries of fighting and economic collapse, following the Ottoman conquest, Mehmet II ignored all previously developed imperial sites in favour of a strategically secure spot atop First Hill, at the very tip of the peninsula. Construction on the Sultan's new palace, called Yeni Saray, or New Palace, initially began in 1459 and will conclude almost 10 years later, although every subsequent sultan will continue to add to the complex. Topkapi would see some of its greatest expansions under the 50-year reign of Suleiman the Magnificent. For many centuries thereafter, Topkapi Palace served as the centrepiece of the Sultan's power, and contained everything he needed to comfortably oversee his empire. The harem for raising and educating the wives of future royalty, the divan for his meetings with the sublime porte, barracks for the janissaries, and the Sultan's personal residence. But the tastes of some sultans were notoriously fickle. For a brief period near the end of his reign, Sultan Bayezid II temporarily relocated himself to Erdene in the north, giving our beloved assassins a bit more leeway to wander the palace grounds without attracting too much attention. We've already had a little look at that attention, haven't we? As we've been seeing a couple of times. Right, we've got to hide the body. Hope no guards see us doing this, which I think we're going to be safe. Oh, these ones, we're not hiding the body of these ones. I thought we would be. We knocked them out. How are they snoring? I wouldn't say you'd snore when knocked out.
I look ridiculous.
Yeah, so does Ezio, to be fair.
Ridiculous.
We look like minstrels.
In this outfit. Are you armed?
Laissez le deal. You mark the targets, and we will take them out.
Well, we need to mark the targets, and they're going to take them out. That's interesting. One of the most annoying characters in the game are these minstrels, so it's quite nice being able to punch them and knock them out, but at the same time, we're now dressed as one. We've lost all our money. It's because we're dressed differently, aren't we? Right, we are now a minstrel. We need to get through the gate. I'm hoping they let us through.
This courtyard is closed to the public. Turn around and start walking.
Perdonate, buon signore. We are this evening's entertainment.
Any old Gerzek can carry an instrument around. Get lost.
Play the lute.
Venezia's grim doge, a fierce and
You
evil
sound
man,
like a dying
was
cat.
just a trifle red of face when I upset his plan.
What is this?
A minstrel's
Verbatim.
song, I've heard them say, brings maidens by the score. But luck deserts
What
me when
are you
I play.
doing?
I hasten to the door.
Pekala, go in and bother the guests with that noise.
So you play badly, and they let you through. Work that one out. Right, we have a database entry. A dying cat. Yeah, I know. That's definitely an insult to end all insults, isn't it? You sing like a dying cat. So Janissaries, both admired and feared by the populace, the Janissaries were the Sultan's elite soldiers, expertly trained warriors loyal only to their leader. Raised from early childhood through the Devshram system, the practice of conscripting intellectually and physically exceptional Christian children for permanent positions in Ottoman military and government. The Janissaries were a uniquely influential social class all of their own. While they were not free, in the standard sense, they nonetheless had an inordinate influence on imperial politics, and any man who failed to gain their favour would never become an effective ruler. As one historian of the era wrote, the Janissaries terrified the people of Istanbul. Above all, don't let any of your people get into quarrels with the Janissaries. The port functionaries advise foreign ambassadors because we will be quite unable to do anything for you or for them. When bands of Janissaries enter the district, the shopkeepers immediately shut up shop. It was usually impossible to stop them ransacking the city after it had surrendered. By the end of Mehmet II's reign, the Janissaries had become a military and political force with unprecedented power, and would begin to influence the course of the empire's growth in ways no sultan had ever dreamed. An interesting take on these loyal soldiers. Right, we're going to find 2 Templar killers. Now, it's saying there is one ahead, or towards the minimap. That's what annoys me with some of these missions sometimes, and this is probably one of the ones that I'm going to have an issue with. So, it tells you to find these 2 killers. What it should do is give you a space to look in. You use your sight, you find them, brilliant. The fact they've marked them up on the map seems a little bit odd for me. Oh no, they haven't. So they marked on the map to a very small area. Now we can use eagle sense to try and find it. We need to just scan people for a few seconds. Target located. Good morning, Dave. How are you? Move to the waypoint.
Ostentinier, I beg you, let Byzantium endure.
Actually, did you see? Our assassin just killed him in the background there.
Constantine's corpse would turn, had not Stamboul.
So one is now just dead. So we distracted the guests while our assassin took him out. Yeah, not too bad. Still dealing with a few issues from yesterday, but yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you. Okay, which one is it? We'll get there. Same old, same old. Have you figured out when you've sorry about that. Have you figured out when you allow back to work, Dave?
Fair Lucrezia could not sate her appetite for lovers, but I suspect she would be fine with 2 or 3 more brothers.
Right, both have been taken out. Right, I'm just going to pause there. I'm just going to grab myself a glass of water. My throat is going to struggle otherwise, so bear with me a second. Right, that's better. I don't feel like I've got something falling down my throat. We've got a 6-month waiting list. Oh wow. I knew Hockey Health against more. See, Hockey Health generally won't do anything. They'll just wait for advice. But if you've got that much of a wait, does that mean you can't go back to work while waiting for your appointment? That's the thing. Okay. We took out the 2 people we need to take out. Does that mean we get to change out of our minstrel costume now?
This courtyard is clear.
But I do not see Prince Suleiman. Follow me.
The prince isn't here. That's not a good sign. Search for the prince. Okay. What's happened to the prince?
Now this is a celebration. Suleiman, the Sultan's grandson and governor of Kefe.
The prince is okay. He's not. It doesn't look like he's in trouble then.
We met on the ship. He told me he was a student. And who is that?
His uncle, Shehzade Ahmed, the Sultan's favored son. He is grooming himself for the Sultanate as we speak.
Sheriff, all on his eye.
Won't clearly fit until I've had to see my college, but I can't wait 6 months. You got a half pay in February. No, exactly. Thing is, they'll just say it's not their problem. Right, we've got to find all the Templar killers before they attack him. No. Yeah, target located. We need to go and play. Why can I not play?
Sing in praise of
Oh, there we go.
I will croon in praise of dames.
It's slightly different than last time. It doesn't actually give us the actual bit to do.
When I recall their names.
But that is done. We've protected the prince. Next killer to find. Right, still another killer to find. We've got to work out who he is. Once he gets close to him.
We should speak soon.
There we go, target located.
Proud Romagna's
How you
Iron
like
Lady,
I hope you are
heroes of
enjoying
Temple
yourself.
Steel.
Hello Dish, good morning, how are you?
How you like Shaman? I hope you are enjoying yourself.
Right, next group of people. Got to get these before they attack him. So, you know, not much to ask, is it? Target located.
Oh, the beauties of Firenze can
Number
melt
3 is done. How no one is seeing the fact that my assassin is dragging that guy off. Okay, one more to deal with. One more. And I'm assuming it's this group over here. One card left to play. Hang on, I'll read it in a second. I don't want to miss this. Oh, there's a massive group of them. How am I going to find the person here before they attack? It's a big group of people to try and narrow down. No. 2 left to check. There we go, found the target. Let's play. We've saved the prince.
Seeing my time I waste. But
You play beautifully.
sit and
Thank you.
smile at me. Sincerely, have no taste.
Right, that is that done. One card left to play.
Suicatcha! Clear
What are
the
you on
courtyard!
about this?
Cesade Suleiman, take cover! Follow them! Ezio!
Sorry Dish, you only get one chance. If you're not going to be nice to people and just talk normally in the chat, then I'll just block you and that's it. Done. There we go. I don't mess around with people like that. I just can't be bothered with them. We had this the other night in Jensen's stream. You got one card to play. But then you're putting your own health at risk, Dave. If you lie to him, you're just putting your own health at risk. If you lie to him, you're putting your own health at risk. I understand financially, obviously, you can't get down to half pay, but at the same time, do you want to put your health at risk? That's the big thing. Yeah, sorry about that, Esther. I do sometimes get stupid people turn up in streams, I'm afraid. We had this the other night. If it's similar to the other night, there'll be a couple more people do these similar things by the looks of things. I know they won't play ball, but... Ah, desynchronized. Why did I desynchronize? I just thought I had to kill him, but obviously not. I know that... you might go to Mars. I know they won't pay the bills, I get that, but at the same time... How did I not get to him in time? Try that again, shall we? I get you don't have a choice, but they're also not silly. They know when people are lying, Dave. I can't see you getting around it by lying. Because you gotta imagine, they deal with this every day. I'll be very surprised if you lying works. Right, I got to the guy this time.
It is a relief to see you again, mio bel menestrello. Did I say that right?
Well enough.
But yeah, I get you don't have a choice.
I hear you are a governor, too. Is there
You're not
anything you
good,
do
though.
not do?
There's obviously an issue.
talk to
They've got to deal with it. I can't see them just allowing you to lie and get round it that way. I'll be so if they do, it tells you they shouldn't be doing that job because they don't know what they're doing.
Are you injured?
Who is your captain,
Which is more concerning, to be fair.
He is away on an errand.
Clear this body and send the guests home. Then summon Tariq to the divan.
So we saved the prince.
Tariq Barlete is a captain.
He recognises us from the boat trip. We met him on the boat.
Elite soldiery.
They guard the Sultan, but not his family.
Not very well, evidently. Ezio, do you have some time to spare? I would like your opinion on something.
I will, once I change out of these rags.
Güzel, meet me when you are ready.
Okay, checkpoint reached. We're now back in our normal gear. Obviously only 50% sync because we failed to beat Yusef to the palace. It's one we'll have to go back to. Right, let's have a look on the map to see what's next. So we've got a mission over here. Is that our only mission currently? I think it is. In fact, if we go, it gives us a chance to do the synchronization point as well. We have got a hidden tomb here. Whether we should clear that while we're here, maybe? Let's do the hidden tomb while we're here, because it's right near us. So it makes sense to clear it whilst we can. I'm assuming I haven't got enough money for this. Have a look. Not enough money. 60,000. Wow. Okay. I don't think we've done this hidden tomb before. Have we done this hidden tomb before? We'll know in a second. This is the one we've done. I thought the hidden tombs would disappear, but I'm pretty sure this is the one we've done. If we go through here, yeah, this is the one we've done. I thought they would change, but obviously not, which is weird. So we'll leave that for the time being. I thought they would like disappear off the map if once you've done them. I need a favour. All it is a little time and you can download a chat on your phone. So again, you need a favour. All it is a little time and you can download a chat on your phone. You want one of your servers to run a chat app. It's an Odyssey. Let's see how it works. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just send me a message on line or line chat or something, and I'll with the link to what to download, and I'll download it. That's absolutely fine. No issues there, Dave. Okay, so we head for the viewpoint. We'll clear the treasure, and then we'll head to the quest, which I'm assuming is us speaking to the prince. Would be my guess. I do need to deal with the assassins and send them out again and stuff like that, but I have to wait till we get a chance to, I think. Okay, there's a viewpoint here as well. Treasure. That wasn't working. Lots of treasure around. Okay. I'm assuming we can freely walk in this area. Whereas a minute ago we couldn't. No, it is. We're wanted in there. So my memory start. I'm pressing one button. Is in a restricted area. This could be a little bit interesting. So we need to get to there. Yeah, no, absolutely, Dave. Absolutely, no worries. Just like I said, just send me the link and I'll have a look. Right, so we need to find a way in without obviously getting seen by loads of guards. So height is our best friend as always. Let's have a look, see if we can figure out best way forward. We may have to miss the treasures out if it's a case of just getting in and doing the mission. I'm surprised it's a restricted area for a mission though. A little bit surprising. Right, I can see where the viewpoint is. So obviously we've got to keep an eye on where guards are. Although to be fair, it doesn't look like there's many guards around. Do I back all my videos up? Yeah, to a degree. So because they're all recorded on the PlayStation, I don't delete them very often off the PlayStation, but I do get to a point where I've got no space, so then I have to. But no, I don't download them to the laptop or anything. Thing is, because they're on, once the video is on YouTube, there's no real reason to back it up, because it keeps it there. Yeah, there's not a massive reason to do so. And I haven't got the space on the laptop to download them all to do that. That's the other side of it. Right, we need to climb up here. I've got to find a way up. I don't think I can make that jump. So there's maybe one side we can climb. There it is. Okay, we'll do the viewpoint and then we're heading for the mission. There don't seem to be as many guards here, so I wonder if that's because we have to go and see the mission here. But yeah, once they're on YouTube, you can't delete them off YouTube that easily. You can delete a video quite eventually, but you've got to go through around the houses to actually delete it. So a lot of the times it's not worth backing them up, or I haven't seen a reason to do so. Right, I can just see the guards. Just as I dropped down, which I didn't want to do really, I can see the guards. Obviously we don't want to get seen, but I don't think that's going to help our cause. And I bet I can't get back. Can I get back up now? No. No. Okay, we've got to find a way round. Guards there, about to see me. I know where we're going to get to, I'm just trying to avoid being seen by guards. Let's try going up over here. There's a ladder over here. Let's use the ladder, shall we? So one thing I always forget about, and then when I start climbing, then we see a ladder and think, should have just used the ladder. That would have made a lot more sense. Right, we are nearly there. Yeah, it's just like I say, if there was a need to, I would. But yeah, currently I've not really had a need to. Our mission is here. Now I'm assuming we can get seen because we're about to get seen just by going to speak to the prince. Looks to be okay though.
I have arranged a meeting with my uncle Ahmed and the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlate. The Janissaries are loyal to my grandfather, but they have lately become angry over his choice of the next sultan.
Your uncle?
Exactly. The Janissaries prefer my father, Selim.
You are in a tough spot. But how do the Byzantines fit into this?
I had hoped you might know. Would you be willing to help me find out?
I am tracking them myself. I can help you, as long as our interests run parallel.
I will take what I can get. There is a hatch at the top of that tower which leads to a secret room. Go there, wait, and watch.
Okay, an uneasy meeting. Suleiman is investigating the attempt on his life, eavesdropped on his conversation with the Janissary captain, Tariq Barlate. Do not be detected. The best missions to do are the ones where you can't be detected. They're normally the most frustrating. Okay, let's have a look. So there's a hiding place for us to get to. Where the... How am I getting up there though? That's the question. I had to drop down to get here. I know where I've got to get to. I'm just going to try and figure out how to get there without being seen. Being seen right now. I need a way up, ideally. Hang on. Found a hidden way round. That might be an ideal way. That actually worked out a lot better than I was expecting. Okay. I think it's the viewpoint is where we get up to eavesdrop. Yeah, it's the viewpoint, isn't it? Okay. So that's not too bad actually. There we go. Let's interact.
Heed my nephew, Tariq. Your incompetence borders on treason. And to think that today, your Janissaries were outshone by an Italian lute player. Preposterous.
An inexcusable failing, Effendim. I will conduct a full investigation.
I will conduct the investigation, Tariq. For reasons that should be obvious.
Evet, Shehzadem. You have your father's wisdom.
And his impatience. Uncle, I am relieved to see you safe.
Likewise, Suleiman. Allah emanat olun. Tariq Bey, a word. What was the purpose of this attack, I wonder? To make me look weak?
You have a 4-bay Naz.
City? If you are the hand in this
What's
mess,
a 4-bay Naz?
You have made a grave mistake. My
You
father has chosen me as the next Sultan.
I don't know what a 4-bay Naz is.
Ahmed. I am not depraved enough to imagine the conspiracy you accuse me of.
What have I done to earn such contempt from the Janissaries? What has my brother done for you that I have not?
May I speak freely?
You'd better.
You're weak, Ahmed. Pensive in times of war and restless in times of peace.
Oh, network
you
attack
lack
storage.
passion for the traditions of the Ghazi, yet you speak of fraternity.
I don't know why I didn't recognise that, actually, to be fair.
You make a decent philosopher, Ahmed. But you will be a poor
Yeah,
Sultan.
no, it's not something I'd use, to be fair. And I can't...
Show yourself.
I've got to be careful with money until the insurance sorts itself out, so... I'm in the same boat as you, constantly waiting for others to make decisions for me, which is a pain in the butt.
Your uncle lacks sway over the men he will soon command.
Tariq is a hard man. Proud and capable, but ambitious. And he admires my father greatly.
Yeah, it's quite a cool thing to have.
To secure this palace against the Byzantine invasion.
I'm not too worried about backing up videos, though, to be fair. Like I say, once they're on YouTube, they're there.
For now, keep an eye on Tariq and his Janissaries. They spend much of their free time in and around the bazaar.
I will start there when I can.
Okay. Checkpoint reached. Optional objective completed. Do not be detected. There we go. It was taking a little while to actually say mission complete, wasn't it there? I'll just give it a minute to load in properly. Okay, we've got to look where we need to go next. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's something I'd use, to be fair. I'd look into it a little bit and see if it is something I could utilise, but at the minute, I don't think it's something I would use. But thanks for the offer, though. But like I say, I'll look into it, and if it is something I can find a use for, I'll let you know. Right, our next quest is... I don't know where. So our next Sophia memory is over there. Yeah, I think that Sophia memory is the next quest. I can't see another main quest on the map. I think the Sophia memory is our next best thing then, which in my eyes means we need to get to a tunnel. All it needs is hard drives. Okay. Because if we head to a tunnel, we can actually head down there. Although we're nearby anyway, to be honest. Let's head for that treasure. Since it's on the way, we probably shouldn't... actually, no. Let's head to a bank. Let's collect some money from the bank first, I think. Well, we just need to get out of here. We're going to head to the bank, retrieve some of the money that we probably accrued and we haven't used yet. We've got 10,000 currently sitting there. I'm assuming I can just leave and no one's going to suddenly come after me, hopefully. But yeah, we'll head to the bank, grab the money, we'll work our way towards the Sophia memory. I think that's our next port of call. It hasn't said anything else. I can't see another mission pop up, so I think that's the next port of call. I'm gonna climb up here. Can. I thought the Sophia missions were optional, but it does seem like they are linked heavily. There's a doctor here. I'm still really not that used to the city. I'm finding my way around it. It's not the simplest city to figure out, to be honest. I think within time, obviously. No, you probably won't find one of that price again, to be fair. Okay. I think there's a couple of shops for us to reopen down here, which is always a bonus to get done. All adds to our income as well, so it's definitely worth doing. If we've got the money, let's open these back up. Yeah, no, for that price, I can understand what's doing it. I think we may be able to... Have we got any upgrades available in the tailor? They do the pouches. So parachute bag, we've currently got 5. Is it $5 though? Is it worth it? Probably not. Knife pouch, heavy sheath. I'm not too worried about the heavy sheath at this point. Knife belt upgrade for $3 will do. I do like using my knives. Until we have the crossbow, I think the knives are quite handy. The only problem with doing shops is obviously our notoriety goes up. So we're going to have to go and find a way of getting that down again in a second. I don't quite understand how that works. You bring back shops, yet notoriety goes up. For me that makes no sense. Yeah, we're now wanted. I don't understand how it works together, but for some reason they do. You never see them that go that low. Yeah, no worries, Esther. Yeah, I think probably someone has listed it wrong, and you've seen it and been lucky to get it at that price by the sounds of it. Right, we can now buy the greaves for this armor set. We haven't got them yet. They are 1,000, so we will. Just a bit more resistance, a bit more health. I want the crossbow, but I guarantee we haven't got enough money. No, 18,000. Persian Warhammer isn't better than what we're using, and the Persian Shamshir isn't better than what we're using either. Okay, do we need any ammunition? We need some bullets. Bullets are expensive. I don't want to keep buying consumables if I can help it, because you soon run out of money buying consumables. Thing is, if you can take advantage of times when these people mess up, you've done really well. Because they do normally spot them pretty quickly. So yeah, to take advantage is definitely a good thing. Why can't I talk to this person? Oh, it's the black market person. Okay, there's a bank here. I want to unlock the bank. We can then collect our money. I'm also quite badly wanted, so we're going to need to clear that as well. So some of the monuments, 60,000, they're going to be, I think they might become a grind for money later on. They might not. We might find it's fairly simple. How come I can't? Surely my vault's got some money in it.
I am here most days.
Are you telling me my vault has no money? I'm not trying to get my awareness. There is no... Okay.
Not a problem. I'll be here.
I'm not sure why there's no money in the vault. There should be something. Right, we also need to get rid of our notoriety. Once it gets too high, one of the dens will be attacked. Then we're going to have to go and defend it. Oh, nice. Well, at least you've got things lined up for spring then. That's a good thing. Right, one of the people we need to go and see to get rid of our notoriety is over here. We have to pay these people annoyingly. Let's hope I can afford it. Yeah, bribe. I don't understand how that's connected though. You upgrade the shops, and we gain notoriety for getting the shops back in working order. I don't quite understand how that connection works, but for some reason it does. Right. Where are we actually heading? Just about I'm confused myself by. I think we're... Why has my Sophia memory disappeared? I thought there was a Sophia memory down here and it's gone. Oh, it's there. There we go. Right, that's where we're heading. Still can't see any other memory to do. Just checking. Don't know why that's marked up. It's a locked den. I also need to get to our assassins and do stuff with them as well. I haven't been to them for a while. It's pre-res. Okay. I kind of know where we're heading. I'm just going to try and get there. Well, I could use this tunnel. I'm not too happy about my notoriety either. Why have I got... Okay. We've moved away enough, we can bribe this guy again. I don't like notoriety being high. I'm definitely short of money there now though. I've got different things flashing on the minimap and I don't know why I've got a temple there. Why is that temple layer flashing? Yeah, a couple of things with this aren't making a lot of sense. It's not that hidden tomb. I'm sure we've done, but there is one flashing on the minimap, and I don't know why. So we need to do... I need to get to the assassins to get them out on jobs again. We're definitely short of money. And one of our main assassins is back. So I need to deal with him as well.
A bit old to be leaping about, no?
A bit... Did you hear that guy? A bit old to be leaping about. A bit old. I know Ezio's getting on a bit, but really. Okay. So from what I can see, I think the next thing to do is the... This is the one that's flashing. Just want to check out why. We've been here though. I don't know why it's flashing at us. I'm sure we've done this one already, but it is, for some reason on the map it's flashing. I don't quite understand why. There's nothing there. Yeah, I'm not sure why this one's flashing at us, to be fair. Oh, I can interact. Hidden tomb unlocked. Vlad the Impaler's prison. Oh wow, okay. So we actually, that was because we gained something there to actually unlock another tomb. I didn't realise that. Someone wants to play this game. I showed her some of your videos. She was well impressed. I wouldn't say I'm a YouTuber by any stretch of the imagination. Not what I would never say that. My little boy's done the same thing though. Logan has said the exact same thing to me. They were talking about what do your parents do at school, and they obviously know I've had an accident and I can't work at the minute and all this. And he was telling them that I was a YouTuber, and I was like, no, I'm not a YouTuber in the slightest. It amazed me. I don't understand people that call you YouTuber. Like, what is a YouTuber? That's the thing. You're on YouTube. You're a YouTuber. I get that completely. I do. But for me, it's just weird, and it's not something I'd ever call myself in the slightest. Yeah, I couldn't call myself that. Okay, there's a chest here. Right, we're nearly there. It's taken a while to get here, mainly because we're getting sidetracked as always. Okay, so there's a viewpoint first, which is here. So let's gain this viewpoint, and then we'll go into the next mission. This is the Hippodrome. Let's have a look at the database entry. Yeah, I do understand that point. I just don't agree with it. I don't know, it's one of those weird ones. If anything, I'd say I like creating content. A content creator, I would have said, more than a YouTuber. But I don't. I only do YouTube, so I don't know how that works. That's the thing. It's weird to be called it. He makes YouTuber. Alright, if you say so. The Hippodrome once stood as one of the purest examples of Constantinople's classical Greek origins. Though the original structure dates back to pre-Roman times when the city was still called Byzantium, the Hippodrome was enlarged and improved by Constantine the Great, remained in use for nearly 800 years. It began to fall into disrepair after 1200, around the time of the Fourth Crusade, when marauding Christian armies from the west, sent forth by Pope Innocent III, sacked the city on their way to the Holy Land. By the time Byzantine Emperor Michael Palaeologus had recaptured the city in 1261, the Hippodrome was in a poor state, and he made no effort to restore it to its former glory. When the Ottomans took over in 1453, all hope that it would ever be repaired dwindled to nothing, since chariot racing wasn't really a Turkish hobby. It's a shame for something that probably looked incredible, just to be left to degrade. It's really bad. But if the Turks had no interest in what they used to do there, they were never going to do anything with it, were they? We'll grab the viewpoint while we're here, and then we will head towards the mission. The bank it's now telling me it does have money in it. I'm surprised it didn't have money in it sooner, but there we go. You're a game influencer. I definitely wouldn't call myself an influencer either. I don't influence anything. I always find that weird. What is an influencer? Because to me, an influencer is someone that, if they say, go and buy this, people go and buy it. Which I'm definitely not. But at the same time, I can't name an influencer. Because I watch different people on YouTube that will things that I don't play myself, but I enjoy. I do watch Football Manager. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch of that, because I enjoy the game and I enjoy their take on it. But if I was watching someone on YouTube and they said, oh, you should go and buy this, it's brilliant, I wouldn't. So then they can't be an influencer. So I don't quite understand this influencer side thing. A lot of people talk about it and I don't quite understand it. Maybe I'm just old. That could be completely what it is. I just don't understand it because I'm just old. Right, we're still heading. We've got the viewpoint, that's done. Mission is straight ahead. Yeah, I get that. And I know a couple of people that, like, when we did Guardians of the Galaxy, they watched us play it for a couple of streams and said, right, I'm going to go and get that. But I didn't see that as influencing. I just saw that as showing the game. If that makes sense. I know what you're saying. It's just a weird one for me. Like I've always said, you know, this for me has always been about having that social life that I lost when I had the accident. So anything more than that is a bonus. So it's just a bit weird when people say things like that. It's just me.
The strings of
yeah,
fate have drawn us together.
Old is what I'm calling myself.
Lost and alone in the Orient. Do you not feel the magnetismo?
Magnetismo.
I feel many things, Messere. Nausea above all.
Is this man bothering you, Sophia?
You watch me play it and you made this PC. But I wouldn't say that I was an influencer though, because people watch certain things and I'll go and get that myself. I wouldn't say it's influenced anyone. Because I'm not telling people to get it. I'm just showing it for what it is. I don't know, it's one of those weird ones. I've never really thought about it massively. Just because I would never class myself as that. I do this for fun. I do it because I enjoy it, and I do it because it's nice to actually be able to speak to people.
Chiedovania. So what brings you to these docks?
And sometimes it is like a full-time
I
job.
work to retrieve a package, but here they claim the captain's papers are not in order, so I wait. Che seccatura. I could be here all day.
Let me see what I can do. I know a few ways.
So obviously Ezio's going to help the girl in need, as he always does.
See, I will meet you back at your shop.
It's about your reaction on hearing how much you enjoy it. Yeah, no, I get that. I just never would have thought about it that way. Okay, so obviously Ezio's gone to help Sophia, as he does. The fourth part of the world. Sophia's delivery is caught up in red tape. We cover it for her. Sounds simple. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know. Someone asked me the other day, I can't remember who it was, when I go back to work, would I carry on streaming? And I said to them, quite honestly, I've never thought about it, mainly because I don't know if I can go back to work yet. It's such a long way off. And I've weirdly enjoyed it more than I ever expected to. So for me, it's not something I want to stop. Obviously, if I can go back to work, I will be going back to work. We are looking at middle of next year at the very, very earliest. So we're still a long way off. But yeah, it just means we just won't be able to stream as much. But I will still do something. But it's such a long way off, I've not really thought too much into it. It was weird someone asked me the question, because I was like, oh, okay, good point. I've not thought about it. You have to open your mind more. I probably should open my mind more, to be fair. I think you should keep it going. I'm definitely going to keep it going. It's just, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Unless I can gain use of my left foot, I won't be going back to work. So it's just working out what's going to happen from that, really. But we're a long way off. So that's why I don't think about it. There's no point. I just then start annoying myself. Okay, for full sync, we need to get in and out of the port without being detected. The fun missions where you can't get seen. Board the impounded ship. Okay, we need to find a way for height. Always, when you can't be detected, height is your best friend. Okay, there's no... trying to find a climb point there. Let's find a climb point. I missed the treasure chest there. Should have grabbed it. Okay, you know I was after height to get near the ship. Don't think it's going to happen. Oh, it can actually, just across here. Let's go up here. Got to sneak on board the ship. New career move. I've watched a few videos from people that are full-time YouTubers now. You know, they've been very lucky to get to that position. They admitted themselves they're very lucky. And listening to them and speaking to them about it, to go full-time on YouTube, you need to be making minimum wage. And to do that is a very long way off. Obviously, once the insurance sorts itself out, and I don't have to worry about wages and stuff, which hopefully I don't think I will have to for a little while, at least, then yeah, absolutely. But, you know, currently my focus has to be on going back to work at some point. Right, we need to go onto the ship. We can now... Is anyone on the ship? There is a guard on the ship, so I need to be a little bit careful. Guard straight there. I'm just trying to work out how to get on the ship and not get seen. Obviously I can zipline down, but if I get seen ziplining, I'm in trouble. Where does that zipline go to? It is on the boat itself. Why? Okay, so for realism purposes, why would there be a zipline on a boat? It's a weird connection, isn't it? Right, my concern is the minute I zipline is the minute I'm going to get seen. There are two guards, both walking down them stairs. Is that... That's not hay nearby, so I can't even use the hay to kind of hide. I'm assuming them two guards will see me as well. I think the zip line is a red herring. I feel like the zip line is how you get caught. So, let's try along here. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but that will do. Yeah, the zip line just seems to be a bit of a red herring. Like an easy way to get seen. Now, I could be completely wrong. And that's just the way it comes across to me. Okay, can I climb up here? I can. We have got assassins we can use as well, actually. That might be a way forward. I wanted to see... Okay. I'm trying to get across. I would assassinate, but I don't think it's very close. We've got that database entry as well. So the Harbour of Julianne, a small port on the southern edge of Constantinople's peninsula, opens into the Sea of Marmara. Though small, the Harbour of Julianne would have been the perfect port to receive Byzantine royalty in Constantinople's earliest days, due to its close proximity to the Hippodrome and the now defunct Byzantine Great Palace, which once stood immediately to the harbour's east. In Ottoman times, after the opening of the Grand Bazaar near the northern edge of the peninsula, merchants found it easy to bring their goods to the city via the northern ports, and this, combined with the Sultan's move to Topkapi Palace on First Hill, made the Harbour of Julianne a less attractive port. But yeah, it's something I'll think about. I'm in no rush. We know I'm not going to work anytime soon. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen yet, can't it? Well, he's down.
Alright, what's going on here? Who did this?
There we go. Both guards on the ship are now down, I believe. As long as he doesn't get seen leaving, we're okay. I think we're good. One over here is looting. I think we may have got in and out without being seen. Where do we... Oh, okay, we need to use Eagle Sense to find the package. I like the scan element of Eagle Sense. That's new for this game. But it's I don't know. Takes a bit of getting used to get the right angles to scan things sometimes. I don't think there's anything here. It's up here. No, there's nothing there. My thing is it's going to be up there, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I say, I enjoy what I do. I've known people that have got monetized on YouTube, and their whole demeanor changes. Like, because it then becomes a job where they need to get the views, they need to get the money from adverts and stuff.
Perfetto.
What they then end up doing changes, and I think it changes for the worse some of the time. You know, they were very relaxed before, then they started making money, and they're no longer relaxed when it's on YouTube anymore, because it's now, they're now dependent on it. I can't, I've got to get away. I think I need to drop into the water, to be fair. And yeah, the whole demeanour changes and how they act changes. And I don't want to ever get to that point. I'd rather not make money and enjoy it than become forced. You know, I have to cancel streams now because my injuries are playing up and stuff. I don't ever want to get to the point that I'm forcing myself to then make content or stream or anything like that. So, you know, as long as the enjoyment's there, I'll carry on, whether I'm making money out of it or not. Okay. Well, it made it in and out of the port without being detected. I think we're nearly done this mission. Now we've got to get back to Sophia and give her a package that she's been waiting for. Ezio is one of these that will do anything for a pretty face, as we've seen time and time again with him. But yeah, that's my thinking on it, you know. Everyone does it for their own reasons. And obviously my reasons are different than other people's, but, you know. Like I say, it's enjoyment, it's socialisation for me. As long as that continues, I'm happy. We had our first stream the other day, Genshin Impact. We did a stream on Genshin Impact. And we hit 100 viewers in a stream for the first time. And that was incredible. Also a pain, because when you've got that many people dropping in and out of chat, you don't get to concentrate on the game much, because you're constantly looking at the chat. that was an eye-opener. And I'd already previously said I wasn't that interested in that happening because of that, for that reason. And yeah, that kind of proved my point. It's very difficult to keep up with chat when you've got, you know, quite a few people looking at and speaking in the chat. It's difficult to keep up with it. So it was definitely an interesting experience. But it was our first ever stream that 100 people, 100 views. I think it's up to 102 or something now. And we even had a troll in it as well, which was fun to deal with. Who had multiple YouTube accounts. But these things happen. It's all part of the enjoyment of YouTube, isn't it, I suppose? Okay.
Salute, Ezio. Any
Package received.
Mademoiselle Sofia Sartor, Libraia, Costantinopoli.
Oh no, look at the damage. Did they use this to fight off pirates? Well, so far so good.
Map.
Beautiful, no? This is a print of a map by Martin Waldseemüller. See here? The new lands, described by Messer Amerigo Vespucci.
Or Cristoforo Colombo. History has a strange way of unfolding.
What do you make of this body of water here?
A new ocean, perhaps. Most of the scholars I know claim the size of the globe has been underestimated.
Incredibile. The more we learn about the world, the less we seem to know. Well,
she's right there. The more we know about the world, the less we know.
Here's mine fulfilled. If we are correct, this should
yeah, no,
show the
so
location of the first
I have the laptop open so I can see chat and I can fill in all the YouTube side of things when we start the stream. And then I stream on the TV, obviously, so I can see chat easily. But it's trying to concentrate on what you're doing and answer people that are talking in chat. Because for me, the focus is always in chat.
Small run of 50 or so.
When you've got so many people talking at the same time, it gets a little bit difficult to keep up.
Forgive me. It is a
and I was watching someone the other day who had
so personal and
500 people watching him stream at one time. He was streaming Farm Simulator.
Where's this coming from?
And there's lots of people joining the stream because they want that information. And that chat was moving, God knows, and he couldn't keep up. And he would skip people because he would see one comment, talk about that, and then he wouldn't answer comments for a couple of minutes, then he'd answer another comment, but miss loads in between. And that's just the thing I didn't want to happen. If that makes sense. Right, so that is that one done. We've given Sophia what she needed. That is that mission complete. What is next? Okay. The one thing I would say right now with Revelations, I'm not a fan of the map and how it works. Trying to spot missions on the map when they're in other things doesn't seem to work very well. Like, that isn't very visible. It's another Sophia memory, but you just can't tell that's where you should be heading that easily. You have to really zoom in and then really look closely. So yeah, all three Ezio games have had different issues. I'm about to get myself in a fight. I knew that was going to happen. These guys, I was just being attacked. So now I've got to defend myself. So we had an assassin try and kill us. We defended ourselves. The guards then decided to join in. But it depends what you want from when you do these things. You know, like I said, my focus was for the chat more than anything else. Mainly because of my focus on wanting it for social experience. So yeah, it's one of those really. Right, Sophia's memory, we are near there. But yeah, so every Assassin's Creed game in the episodes that we've done so far have their own different issues, this being one of them. So Sophia's memory is here. Where is it? That's the question. Do I need to buy the building, or is she just inside maybe? Okay. I am wondering whether we need to buy the building. It's unlikely she's going to be on top. I wouldn't have said. I think we may have to buy the faction building. Examine. It's not in fact, it's a landmark, so I can't afford the landmark, so we won't be buying it. I wonder if her mission's right up here. I always thought the Sophia missions were optional, but they seem to be linked heavily to the story, which is never a bad thing, just not what I was expecting. I was thinking the other day as well, I've not done any reviews for a while, so we finished Guardians of the Galaxy and I haven't done a review on it. I need to do one. We haven't done a review on Assassin's Creed 2, although we got the Platinum. I'm wondering whether I should do an Assassin's Creed 2 one or just do an Ezio collection one as a whole. I think in some ways it's better to do them individually, as they are individual games, so I need to work on those. I've got loads of stuff I want to do, making content and stuff, I just haven't had a chance to do any of it. You always want to do NAS reviews. Maybe if you've got the time, give it a go. I don't watch many reviews, mainly because I like to see something for myself, to see what I think of it. But the one thing I do know about people that do reviews, they always say you want to be honest and open and have knowledge on what you're doing. If you don't have the knowledge, you'll get caught out. But as long as you've got the knowledge for what you're talking about, you'll be absolutely fine. Right, I'm pretty sure we've got this viewpoint. Am I still heading up? Yes, I am. We are still heading up. It's a long line. There we go. Finally made it. There we go. Signs and Symbols Part 1. Niccolo Polo hid a book near Hagia Sophia, containing clues to Massayev Key's location. Use the Polo symbols to reveal it. Okay. You think do them individually? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because they're different games. They've all got their own issues individually. You know, Brotherhood made combat better than Assassin's Creed 2 did. So yeah, I think doing that as a whole, as a free game collection, which is how we're playing it, I think probably wouldn't do it justice. So I think you're right. You always watch reviews where you buy it. See, I don't, but then I don't like spending money, so I don't buy stuff. I'm the kind of person that will want to buy something, say, I don't know, a new watch. I'll spend 6 months researching that watch. I don't generally watch reviews though, but I'll research the ins and outs of that watch for about 6 months, and then I'll decide not to buy it. That's what I'm like. Yeah, it's annoying. That's just always been me though. Alright, we've got to follow this. Press L3 to use your eagle sense to reveal the correct polo symbols guiding you to the book's location. This is going to be a very different mission to what we're used to. Okay, there's a symbol there. It's not the correct symbol. That is though. Okay. That's where we need to head to then. Recover the book. Please tell me I've got a jump off point. I can't see one. And that worries me, because I'm dying if I jump from... I know I can parachute, can't I? I forgot I can parachute. Or I can jump off like that. I wasn't going to do that, I was going to parachute. Nice jump though. Okay, we're going to get the book. The book is up here somewhere by the sounds of it. Okay, let's find our way up. That hook blade does come in useful, especially when you get higher on places. It's too much. I don't think it's. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things I just don't do. My other half does. she'll want to buy something and she'll watch every review under the sun. And they may all contradict each other, but she'll watch all of them before she buys anything. And I don't know. I just don't like spending money. I think that's my big issue. Right, we found the book. Okay. 100% sync. Signs and symbols part 1 done. Galactic Tower unlocked. Anything else want to pop up? I always have to wait a second for anything to pop up, just in case. You never know when you're going to miss something. So, currently it seems like the Sophia missions are our focus, because no other missions are showing up currently. So let's have a quick scan of the map just to be sure. But yeah, currently I can't see any other missions show up, bar Sophia missions. Which is fine, I've got no issue clearing them. I just thought it would be more main story, but doesn't seem to be the case. Our next mission is over here, at Galactic Tower. There's also the Sophia mission as well. We can use a tunnel entrance to get across, to be fair, if need be. We still need to clear this point over there. So yeah, tunnel entrance to go north or ferry, depends what we get to first. Where are we currently? We're here. So there's a tunnel entrance just there, so we'll head there. Grab the tunnel entrance. And then from there, Galactic Tower. Is there anything up here we need to collect? It seems to be, currently. I haven't had a proper look at collectibles, really. We found a fragment, and I don't know what they're for, how many there is. I need to have a look at that. It's because I don't look at anything like trophies and stuff until we're near the end. So we do a lot of it without really knowing how much there is to collect and stuff. Okay. Tunnels here, let's travel. We've got some money in the bank as well that will probably be worth grabbing. So we've got to head north, basically. That's where we want to head to. Hideout is probably our best way. Let's go to the hideout. We've not been there for a while, it makes sense to get back there. I haven't really used bombs. We used bombs in one mission actually, it was quite effective. We need to probably build some more at some point. We've got plenty of ingredients. Right. Anything we need to do? I don't think there's anything we need to do in here though. 1 minute. What I wanted to do is send the assassins out. That's what we need to do. First come out by way out of a price range. It's future proof. I can't see fast enough to log in. Wow, that's quite cool. Okay. So assassins, have a look at our assassins. We have now got Yaha Nasa, Galata's master. We can't upgrade him, nothing we can do. But he is now a master assassin. We've got auto upgrade. Yeah. It doesn't really matter if you put armor or combat, really, to be fair, I don't find, so I don't mind auto upgrading. You didn't have the option in Brotherhood, to be fair. Nice. Right, we need to send a couple more out, I feel. So we'll send our weakest one out to get some XP. And I like leaving one with us, so if we need one for anything, we've got one. So let's send him out. No, that does sound quite cool. I get the thing is you're doing the photography, aren't you? So for you, that's really useful. Why can I not send that person out? I was wondering why I couldn't send one person out. Oh, jeez. I can't send that person out for some reason, I don't know why. Right, we've got 2 out anyway, so we'll leave that at that then. That's the first time I've had a chance to send them out for ages. We gained some money out of them coming back as well. Leave the hideout, and we will head towards the mission. Right, we need to take our marker off. And then mission from here is just here. But whilst we're here, bank. Let's go and receive our money from the bank. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save all the money up for the minute. Obviously, if we need to buy something for a mission, different story. But I want that crossbow. I think the crossbow will help us immensely. In a minute, we're going to save our money.
Yes, 4%.
Normal 1 GB session will do file transfer maximum 100 megabytes bonding, for max 4 megabytes. Oh, yeah, that's a big difference. 1 GB port. No, I got what you meant. That's a big difference, isn't it? Wow. But like I say, that's something you can utilise because of the photography. For me, I don't really need to back any of the videos up. If I did, it would be amazing. But yeah, it's one of those. Maybe when I start doing, when I finally get a capture card, maybe that would be the time to probably back stuff up, because that's a different way of recording. It's not all through the PlayStation. But again, I've just got to wait for the insurance before I can do anything. Everything's hinging on the insurance sorting themselves out, and it will happen at some point because obviously they've admitted liability now. So it's just when. And since we're still waiting for specialists, it's probably going to be a while. Oh, don't do that. I'm dead. Yeah. I did not mean to jump across. I meant to jump up. And for some reason he jumped across. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah, massive. Yeah, no, it does. It's, the thing is that you know about that kind of thing because obviously you've researched it. That was really annoying. Let's try that again, shall we? You do edit all your images. Yeah, so that works, doesn't it, for you? Like I say, it's something that I should look into probably when I start using a capture card, because everything then would be, if I use a capture card to record, it's all then captured on whatever laptop I'm using or PC. So then I'd want to use an external source because I want to take the processing away from the laptop or PC as much as possible. So yeah, when that finally happens, that would be more useful, I think. Right, we didn't make the same silly mistake. We actually managed to get across normally. Right, I think we're heading the right. It does. I think it's definitely here. It's in the tower. I think it's at the top. Just seems to be what it's wanting us to do next is these missions. So that's their focus. Chest here as well, so we'll grab that. I'm just going to have a quick run around. We've been here before, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to quickly make sure there's nothing else we need to grab here. No. There's nothing else that looks like to grab, so we'll do the mission. So yeah, it'd be useful, I think, for me in the future. But yeah, currently I've just got no need for it at the minute. But I'll let you know, Dave, once we get to that point. Oh, wow. So you're definitely the man to ask about it then when we need information. Okay, what have we here? So inside the Galactic Tower, a crew left behind by the Polos has brought Ezio to Galactic Tower. Investigate the tower, but be careful. Full sync, complete the level within 6 minutes. So this is the kind of mission we'll probably end up coming back to, mainly because we'll get the collectibles as we go round if there is any. We may still do it in 6 minutes, I don't know. I'm assuming we're heading down. 6 minutes is not a very long time to do this in. Or it may be the perfect time, I don't know. Well, that's a hole down there now. Right, we're sliding, so we've got to be careful. We've had this before when we was on the back of a chariot, so we've got to be careful not to hit anything. You hit anything, you lose health like that. And once you lose a bit of health, you'll lose a lot more very quickly. One you replaced 2014. Wow. And it's still going strong. That's quite cool. It's still going strong. Okay. I think we're back jumping. No. Alright, I messed up. I thought there was a back jump there and there wasn't by the looks of things. We obviously weren't in the right place for that. I think the 6 minutes full sync is going to go out the window very quickly. I don't remember doing any of this before, so this is all new to me. Okay. So yeah, the back jump was definitely not what we need to do. We need to do that. There we go. Right, there's now a ledge behind us. There we go. Head to the right would be my guess. Seems to be the way forward. There we go. We can zip line down. And there was a doorway there as well by the looks of it. Again, there may be collectibles, so I don't expect to get 100% sync first time on this. Okay. So see a parkour puzzle, you kind of know you've got to, that's where you're heading. So the zip line. There is a ladder, so I'm assuming in case we fall we can get back up. Is that a back jump? It is a back jump. I was a bit unsure of that one. Yeah, the hook blade does definitely come in useful. Tell me I've got no parachutes. We did have before, so I don't know what's on for them. If they don't come back, we're going to need to replace them. You never know when you'll need a parachute to rescue yourself from a jump they've done wrong. Right. Good. I've got a feeling there's no collectibles in here. I think it's just a straight parkour run. Definitely the way it's coming across at this point. Through the waterfall. That's quite cool. That is one hell of a zip line. It's on the pad for what you need. Oh yeah, no, I understand. That's the thing, pictures and videos and stuff, they take a lot of usage up, don't they? Bad move by Ezio. Is he going to make it across? Oh, just made it across. Ezio does have some superb timing when it comes to reaching things at the right time. Okay. Are we going that way? Yeah. As I was saying, the hook blade has proved to be very useful for a lot of jumps. More than I was expecting to be fair. I didn't think I'd utilise as much as we are. 6 minutes to do this as well. It isn't very long, is it? I don't even know where we are with time. I'm assuming we're okay. But like I said, we weren't trying to full sink in one hit. Chances are always small, and you don't know where you're heading. It's really great for storage. It's better that don't have the gun. That's the thing, isn't it? But you've had it for quite a while, so it makes sense to upgrade it now once you've had a decent amount of use out of it. It does make sense. And as you say, you've got your use. Okay, that's where we're heading. I expect that to fail. It's gonna. There we go. I will say the cutscenes in this are really good. Like, better than some of the other Assassin's Creed games have done so far. I think the cutscenes are really good. Right, we're inside the caverns. Right, we're gonna find hidden secrets using Eagle Sense. I don't know how much the 6 minutes we've got, but I'm expecting it not to be enough. There's no one over here. Come on, you know what I know what I'm guessing. Eagle Sense will take us to a hidden door. Target located. There we go. It's got an assassin symbol on the stone as well. I think that was an assassin symbol. This is the second key. We're running out of time as well. For full sync. We're very close to full sync. I don't know if it's enough though. I'm assuming I've got to escape yet. There we go, mission complete. And 100% sync. We did it first time in under 6 minutes. I was not expecting that. There was a lot less collectibles though, to be fair, than I was expecting. Mainly because I was thinking of Brotherhood and how their layers of Romulus you had to do in certain time frames, and the collectibles in them was incredible. So yeah, we did really well there. You've only actually replaced 2 HDDs. Wow, that's done extremely well then for his age. But we've found the second Mass AF key. I'm impressed we did full sync. I did not expect full sync on that mission. Not first time. Right. There is a chest nearby, so I'm just going to quickly ungrab this chest. There's also a viewpoint, so while we're here I can't get the chest. The chest is behind there. Although I can get the chest, because what I'm going to do... Let's use the Romanis to grab the chest. They can distract the guards. If these women leave me alone, that would help. Right, there we go. Come here. We're going to use these to distract the guards over here. I'll quickly grab the chest. And then we'll go up and grab the viewpoint, and then we'll look where the next main mission is. Distract. I need these women to leave me alone. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that easy to do. Normally, they take 2 attempts, mainly because of how, you know, intricate you have to be with the controls. If you miss one jump, it's game over. But that one actually works out really well. So pretty happy with that. Just means it's one less thing to go back to and try and redo later on. When we need 100% sync. It's always nice to clear it as you go if you can. You build it to last. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Right, we've got to get up here for the viewpoint, and then we'll look at mission afterwards.
How does he do that?
I love the fact that he mentioned Ezio's age. I think who was it? Cass was telling us. I think in this, Ezio is meant to be around 50 years old in this, so it makes sense that people are questioning his age. He doesn't look 50 though. If you look at him, does he? There we go. We can synchronise. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the thing I was contemplating for the PlayStation. I was wondering whether I could get a new SSD for it to speed it up and give it more storage. But eventually I want a PS5, so it kind of seems a bit of a waste to put an SSD in it now. Right, main mission. Where have we got to go for it? That's the question. As I said, the map is really difficult to kind of see where the main missions are. I could set the display, to be fair, and change it, but I also like to have all the other symbols in case there's anything to grab along the way. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing to work out where your main mission is. Right now, I can't see it. Oh, it's back up here. It is back up there. Okay, it makes sense. 240 gig times 2, 1 for 1 for ready and 6 part. That's pretty good. As you say, with pictures, you need to have that speed and memory with pictures because they do take up quite a bit of space.
Truly, I am blessed this day.
Right, we're saving money for the crossbow. I think that one we'll use that a lot more. So I want to buy treasure maps and stuff. But we're going to hold off. I can hear a little noise. Something in here. Now this is the assassin bit, so I can have a look to see what the assassins have done. Right, 2 of them are back. Okay. It's only going to allow me to use 1 person. I don't know why. It's a bit weird. Must be something I need to do to be able to send more than 1 person. I know this mission we can send more than 1. But if you notice on this mission I can't send some of them. Yeah. Won't allow me to send them out. Does this one though. Right, we'll send the 5. I think it's maybe only 1 to each place. It seems to, I don't know. There we go, we can send the 6. There we go. Done. I think it's actually the weapon they've got, isn't it? I think they have to have a certain weapon for some missions, and I think that's what's stopping us. Because if we go back to I just clicked. So you've got to use an assassin that's got a knife. And the only one obviously has is a lower XP one. Didn't think of that. So some missions you require a certain weapon, which means you can only send certain assassins. Let's have a quick look at bomb making. We've got loads of different bomb making equipment, so let's have a look at making some. We've got them ready to use where we need to. I want to stick to PS4, I might look to get this for the PC. The Ezio collection, the only problem with PC I would find is probably the controls. But then you can use a controller now, can't you? So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm not in any rush to get a PS5, mainly because they're ridiculous money. But one day, I got no reason spent. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. So what are we currently using? This is the Thunder Bomb. It's currently there, so we can add to that bomb. That'll do. Tactical pouch is a smoke screen. We haven't used it a lot, but I think it's useful to have a smoke screen. Diversion is a cherry bomb. Again, we haven't really used it, but we'll keep. Oh, okay, we'll keep all those that we've got. Smoke screen we should use a lot more. It would help us massively. Right, treasure. I don't think I've seen it come up to say there's any more money in the bank. If there was, we'd be able to afford to buy crossbow. I haven't seen it come up. There's meant to be a treasure nearby. Where is it? Oh, it's down below me. I hear it, I couldn't see it. Okay. And then next mission. Like I say, if you can get the first one, it's a bit different. Gameplay wise, it's going to be a bit different, but the first one is definitely the start of the story. And for me, it's still going to be the best one, just because of, I think it's just that special connection with it. But yeah, definitely, I love Assassin's Creed. I love how it all works. I might be able to afford the crossbow now. Yeah, see, I prefer controller. The keyboard and mouse, that's my thing. Oh, we're just short by 200, so we'll save our money for the minute. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't think I'd ever be able to get used to keyboard and mouse again now. But some people are used to it, aren't they? That's the thing. Well, I'm pretty sure we had to head into here. Mission. Although it seems weird, so we would have to. Am I in the wrong place? Let's have a look. I feel like I've gone into here, but I didn't need to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I need to go into the hideout. I think I've made this. Like, no, I think it is in there actually. I think I am right. Yes, I am. Let's interact. So this is the second key we've found. And this is what we had to head to. We had to interact with the book to discover its secrets. Okay, we had to do one of these last time, so I can't quite remember what we had to do. So we're going to have to try and figure this one out as well. You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed. Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace. So this is actually the end of Assassin's Creed 1, this part. So that's Altair. And that's how Assassin's Creed 1 ends. So that's cool. That is very, very cool. That link.
Is it truly over?
Speaks like
that sorcerer dead?
Oh yeah, that would be incredible.
He was no sorcerer. Just an ordinary man in command of illusions.
So yeah, we're taking the control of Altair now,
but
instead of Ezio.
Altair, some of the men will not stand for such a thing.
Let me handle it.
But yeah, if you haven't played Assassin's Creed 1, this game has just ruined the ending. But that's really cool. Okay. Altair has killed his mentor, Al-Mualim, for betraying the assassins. Make sure Al-Mualim is truly dead and that the assassins understand why. Do not lose more than 3 synchronization points. Okay. That's going to be interesting, isn't it? For full sync, we cannot lose more than 3 synchronization points.
Are you fit to travel?
Well enough, yes.
I asked Malik to ride to Jerusalem with news of Al-Mualim's death. Would you ride to Acre and do the same?
Of course.
Now, I'm assuming our health is synchronization points. Is my assumption, but I don't know.
How did it come to this?
I can't go any quicker.
My mind was clear, but my body, it would not move.
Was our mentor the cause of this confusion?
I do not believe this.
So I'm assuming at some point we have to fight. We're not allowed to lose more than 3 synchronization points. I'm assuming we're going to fight.
What has happened here? Our mentor deceived us all. The Templars corrupted him.
Where is your proof?
Walk with me, Abbas, and I will explain.
Someone doesn't quite believe what happened.
If your answers wanting,
I will talk until you are satisfied. Do you remember the artifact we recovered from Robert de Sab in Solomon's temple?
the artifact you were sent to retrieve, but others...
It's Ubisoft.
Yes.
Is that what you meant?
It is a Templar tool. The Apple of Eden.
Yeah.
It can conjure
Ubisoft.
illusions and
You mean
control men's
Ubisoft.
minds. A deadly weapon.
And you believe Al-Mualim fell under its spell?
I do. Today he used the apple to enslave Masyaf. You saw that for yourself.
I do not know what I saw.
Listen, Abbas. The apple is safe in Al-Mulim's study.
Hello, Andrew. How are you? Good morning. How are you today? The reason I pressed pause is because we had a database entry. I wanted to have a quick look at it, and it disappeared for the chance. So this is Abbas Sofian. This is the person we're now speaking to. And as we're back in Altair's time, this is before Ezio. So Abbas Sofian, born in 1166, had a rather rough childhood. His father, captured by the Saracens in 1176 and tortured to the breaking point, vanished from his son's life when Abbas was still a boy. Assuming he had been abandoned, Abbas fell into deep depression, which only his friendships and devotion to his mentor, Al-Mulim, could ease. But all this changed a few years later when his friend and confidant, Altair, passed on what Abbas assumed was the cruelest of lies. Abbas's father had betrayed the assassin order while under interrogation and had later killed himself to escape his shame. Infuriated, Abbas refused to believe this hard, unvarnished truth. A truth Al-Mulim refused to corroborate or deny. So from that point forward, Abbas regarded Altair as a liar and a deceiver. A man too devious and reckless to follow the creed's more austere tenets. As he grew into adulthood, Abbas matured into a skilled and respected assassin. But his personality always left something to be desired. Humorless with an almost fetishistic passion for the Brotherhood, he loathed both Al-Mulim's favoritism as well as Altair's loose interpretation of the creed. But he remained a loyal servant for many years, always hiding his gnashing contempt for his former friend. Staying silent was difficult, however, and over the course of Altair's precipitous rise to the rank of master and later mentor, Abbas found himself filled with a crippling hatred he could barely contain. It was only a matter of time before he burst. You're not really doing good. Why are you not doing good, Andrew? Okay. So we continue.
When I'm finished here.
So I'm expecting this guy to attack us at some point. That's basically my thinking. Which would be why we don't want to lose synchronization, I would assume. But I don't know.
Altair! No!
I must know that he cannot return.
But this is not our way. To burn a man's body is forbidden. Defiler!
Yeah, I'm assuming fight. We're going to have to fight shortly.
This body could be another one of Al-Mulim's phantoms. I must be certain.
Lies!
I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew.
You have made a mockery of our creed. You bend the rules to suit your whims, while belittling and humiliating those
Hopefully you
around
manage to sort it out and, have a more positive outlook over time.
Hear him? Al-Mualim is bewitched.
Ah!
But yeah, sorry to hear that. Checkpoint reached. Remain in the area. That's the warning.
You can't just do whatever you please, idiot!
We've got to disarm as many as possible off this time. So I'm just disarming people. I kind of don't want to kill anyone. Obviously we don't want to kill any of our own people. So disarming is definitely the way forward. And I've got to stay in the area. Oh. Right, disarmed 5 of 7. 6 of 7. Again, we can't lose more synchronization points. More than 3. I think we lost 1. So I think so far okay. Thanks for the like, much appreciated.
What did I tell you, Altair?
Abbas!
Stop! What did you think would happen?
He's got the apple.
Murdered our beloved mentor.
That's not a good sign, is it?
You loved Al-Mulim less than anyone. You blamed him for all your misfortune, even your father's suicide.
My father was a hero.
This is not the time to quarrel over the past. We must decide what to do with that weapon.
If you ever have a bad day, Andrew, and you do want to talk about it, there is a Discord link in the in all the channel descriptions. So if you want to chat at any point, you can always go on Discord and message me on there. It's up to you. Thanks for the like on those. Much appreciated. Recover the apple. Whoa. Okay, to avoid falling as you climb, time your moves to avoid the blast. But I'm trying to... Okay. I'm not too sure what I've got to do. Obviously climb, but I mean... It's when to climb. Oh, I think if we get zapped while climbing, we're going to fall, aren't we? So that's why we've got to time it. We've got to climb and stop before we get zapped. So getting zapped is fine, but if we climb while we're being zapped, we're in trouble. I've missed it. I know where I've got to get up to, I've just got to make the jump right. And the abyss is running out. So hang on a second. So yeah, we're going to get zapped now and we're going to fall. There we go. Managed to save myself. We're going to do it before the abyss runs out of health is my thinking. Oh, he's about to run out of health. I think we may have messed this up. I don't know. Oh, I've lost the jump. Yeah, I've definitely messed it up now. So we're gonna balance the kids, so it's not very exciting. It's completely up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable. This is a hard point to get to. Right, we climbed up there, that's fine. Obviously we gotta get up here before the abyss runs out of health. This is difficult. Right, we've got to climb up here. This is the bit we just struggled with a minute ago. I stood still just to allow us to do this bit. But yeah, we've got to try and get up before he runs out of health. Jump, jump, jump. Got to get up here before the zap happens. There we go. Stay, stay. Right, we're up. Here's the apple. I think we managed to get it.
What was that?
We've got the apple. I don't know if we're anywhere near full sync.
I did not know.
Have you anything to teach us? Or would you lead us all?
That was tricky. There we go, he's turned it off. You can probably have a fight. We did get full sync, nice. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, the problem with the pandemic, it's going to get worse before it gets better, and this pandemic's not over by any shot, is it? That's the thing. I understand people feeling like they need to go out more and it's difficult. But the thing is, you and your brother had a fight. That's a fight. It happens. Your family. You'll move on. You'll learn to
already a grandmaster in command of a divided order.
Deal with it and be brother and sister again.
And unlimited power.
So yeah, families always argue, but families always make it up. And yeah, it's bad for that when it happens, but it does get easier and better. It just takes time. Thanks for the like, brother. Much appreciated. But at the same time, trophy achieved to Prince.
I've made the acquaintance of an Ottoman
Life at the minute
prince,
is very different to the norm.
He's a clever young
and
man,
it is.
with a fortitude uncommon
Everyone
for
deals
his
with it
age.
in their own way, and
His
it's not an easy
suggestion,
time for
I will
anyone.
be investigating some wayward Janissaries who may be in league with the Templars. With luck, they will lead me straight to the core of the Templars' leadership. Meanwhile, the Venetian Sophia Sartor continues to help me find the hidden Mazyav keys. She is a diligent woman, full of passion and vigor, and I enjoy her company immensely. But I dare not tell her the purpose of my stay here, nor of my true vocation. Those who do not volunteer in our struggle should not be forced to fight it.
There we go. So at least we've got the second key, and we've done the memories associated with that. I can't believe we've got full sync. I wasn't expecting that. That was a tricky full sync. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming to lose synchronization points was to lose health while disarming people. That's the only thing I can see. That's what we needed to do, and we managed it. Right, we've unlocked new items at the bookshop and the blacksmith. Bear with me a second. I just need a cough just to clear my throat. Bear with me a second. There we go, I made it clear my throat. But yeah, time things will be get better. Yeah, I think it's just finding new ways to deal with these things, isn't it? It's not easy for anyone. It's a very different time. The one good thing about the pandemic happening now, and I mean this as a good thing, I know the pandemic itself isn't good, but the one good thing about it happening in this day and age is if it had happened 20 years ago, I think mentally it would have been a lot worse for a lot of people, because 20 years ago we couldn't correspond with people over vast distances. You know, we didn't have FaceTime and stuff like that. I think the pandemic happening now is better than it would have been 20 years ago. And that's a big thing, you know. There's a lot more ways of talking to people nowadays than there used to be. Right, main story mission is straight ahead of us. We have another mission with Sophia as well. So we'll do the one closest. And we have now... Oh no, we're still 200 short of having enough for the crossbow. I want the crossbow. Right. See who this guy is.
Incredible quality. Your feet will love you more than your wife does.
I'm not married.
Ah, you are better off. Come, feel it.
Feel the rug.
I have not sold a thing. The Janissaries confiscated most of my rugs just because they were imported.
Do you know Tariq Barletti, their captain?
He's around here somewhere, an arrogant man, but... you insult me, sir. I cannot take less than 200 aksha for this. My final offer.
Finally, it's taken all this time. We finally heard them actually say the currency. Su Aksha is the currency. I did look it up, I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Shall we compromise at 180 aksha? And we part as friends.
Good old-fashioned internet. It was a different time back then, wasn't it? Okay, Ezio and Suleiman suspect that the Janissary captain Tariq Barletti is involved with the Templars. Find and tell him to learn more. But full sync, we need to distract 2 guards with bombs. Well, we have the cherry bombs. So if we need to use them to distract guards, that's what we need to do. I'm going to equip the cherry bombs, just so I've got them. That way I won't forget to use them. Loot the chest. We need to distract 2 guards. I'm not sure when. Taking cherry bomb, dismantle current diversion bombs. No. Oh, that was going to give us a bomb, that's why. Okay. There is a bank here. Can I use it quickly? I want to grab my money out of it. Then when we have a chance, there's no money in the bank. I think it's during a mission, sometimes you can't take your money. Right, we've got to find Tariq
are not in any
And remember
way
to distract guards.
the serenity of the Empire. The Sultan reminds all military personnel
Where is he?
who have not yet joined their regiment that the penalty for desertion or any dereliction of duty is death.
There he is.
Found him, and he's now spotted us already. Right, he's walking away. So we've got to tail him, which means staying far enough back he doesn't turn around on us. At the same time, keep him within sight, otherwise you get a timer. So we're going to be a bit careful how close we get. You play the dial-up sounds and someone looks at me and asks what the heck is it. I know. She wouldn't have a clue, would she, what it is? And back when no one else could ring you if you was using the internet. When my grandparents kicking off because I've tried for hours to get through to us, and obviously we couldn't answer the phone because we had the internet going. So it's weird thinking about it now. Okay. There are some guards up here, so I'm assuming these might be the ones we need to distract. But I'm not sure.
Peace has never been the product of imposition, but rather of an ongoing exchange.
We can still see him.
Of all Mehmet's accomplishments, I'm beginning to think this bazaar was the finest. If you have no business here, you do not belong. Clear the way.
Yeah, the thing is, back then we didn't even contemplate FaceTime, did we, as a thing? That's the big, that's a strange one. Okay, still got to tail him. He's got another guy with him now, so we've got to be a bit more careful. I'm just going to let him go far enough ahead that we can come out of this group that's currently hiding us.
It seems we are not discovering the fire.
Okay. I'm just wary of him turning around and spotting us, obviously. Tailing missions, a lot of people find this really frustrating, don't like them, don't enjoy them. I don't mind them. It's frustrating when they go wrong. So I don't mind them in general. Okay. Another guard.
This is an
It's so weird, isn't it? It's a weird thing looking back at that time. Phones as well. They got phones started off big, got small, and then they've gone full circle and got big again now. Right, this is a red area, so I'm assuming we have to use their cherry bombs to distract guards. Yeah. Okay. That's a cherry bomb. The reason for that, we need to distract the guards to get into here. That didn't work.
No, not here.
When I was a young man, there was
I remember I've been seen. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I just killed a civilian as well, just to make things worse. Oh, this is going to end badly. I'm gonna get desynced because he's gonna see me.
Do as you please.
Need health as well. There we go. Right, one down, one big guy down. Don't lose sight. Okay. I'm trying to run towards the guy, because if I lose sight, I'm in trouble. Oh. Desynchronized, we lost target. That's tough, especially when things like that happen. That's what tailing missions get tough. I was trying to distract them, but it didn't quite work. They didn't both go and follow the cherry bomb, annoyingly, so I'll try that again. The old 56k V90. I know, it's weird, isn't it, looking back on it. Oh, it's actually started us past this. So my annoyance here is obviously going to be I need to distract guards. So I'm running away because I'm hoping that counts as distraction. Because I wanted to see if we can still get full sync. With full synchronization, we've done full sync. So that was the aim. Templar assassin. Do not need a Templar assassin just as we're trying to tail someone.
This empire is sick and peasant.
We did make our own life easier. Let's hire these guys. And they will now hide me. So we can tail him quite happily. But yeah, Templar assassin as we're trying to tail someone is definitely not an ideal situation. But we managed it. With distracted guards, that's a bonus. We're too close. Oh, we've got a database entry for Tariq. Let's have a look at Tariq. So Tariq Belletti was born a Christian Albanian, the second oldest man in the family of 4 brothers and 3 sisters. But under the Ottoman Devshirme system, where young boys were volunteered into the service of the Sultan, all these little details about his early life were quickly made irrelevant. Under Devshirme, I don't know how you say that, Devshirme, you were an Ottoman first and last. As unfortunate as it sounds, the system worked out for a lot of young men at the time. My voice is horrendous, hang on. Unlike slaves sold and traded elsewhere in the world, children raised in the Devshirme system had a good chance of holding esteemed positions, such as becoming a vizier, or in Tariq's case, a janissary, one of Ottoman Sultan's elite guards. Tariq was therefore a loyal Ottoman, and his hatred for the worldly Prince Ahmet was just as well known for his love and admiration for Prince Selim. This had the effect of swaying the loyalties of the entire janissary corps into Selim's camp. So while the janissaries would remain technically loyal to their Sultan Bayezid II, they all harboured a secret desire to see Selim step in and take power. And because the janissaries were a formidable political force in their own right, Tariq could say these things openly without fear of censor or recrimination. A bold man, to be sure. So I think we've already done the distract with Bomb, with the 2 guards earlier. I'm assuming he's going to head through... No, he's not. He is. Okay. I was expecting to walk through them guards, which means they then need a distraction. We can use the girls as a distraction. And I may do that, actually. Just to be sure that we've done this. That's a cherry bomb.
We have an alchemist bomb.
There we go. So we've distracted another 2 guards, just to be sure we've done what we needed to do. Oh, no. He kept walking towards us, I didn't realise.
Why?
And it desynced us, because we moved out of the girl's way, and that desynced us. That's annoying. My fault, I should have stayed further back. Okay, does the distraction of the guard still count? I believe so. But because I'm not 100% sure, what I'm going to do is distract these 2 again. So I'm just going to throw a bomb just here, just to distract them both. Just to guarantee we've distracted 2 guards. I'm just trying to make sure we've definitely passed 100% sync.
My respects, noble champions.
Oh, where's he going? Come on, walk. He is walking just very slowly.
You there. I will be back tomorrow. And if you have not disposed of all this foreign-made garbage, I will confiscate it myself and throw it into the Bosphorus.
There is 2 more guards there. Okay. Well, we've definitely distracted guards. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to hire these guys. And they're going to distract. Oh, the guy who tried to kill us. The guards have gone after him though. So the guards have gone after him. So we can now get through here. That wasn't the way I wanted to do it. I was actually aiming to use them guys to distract, but because I didn't need to, it worked out in our favour. Now, how am I going to distract these guys to let us walk through?
Where do you think you are going? Hurry!
Up.
I'm losing it.
Up, jump. Thank you. He's down. We're still tailing him. Still got him. I'm going to need to jump down though now, aren't I?
How long can you keep running, eh? Haha, nice try.
Down. I've obviously got to be careful because we're about to lose sight of our target, which is really frustrating. There we go. I've got him in my sights again. This has now turned into a nightmare.
What news?
Currently we're okay.
Manuel has agreed to meet you, Tarek. He's waiting by the arsenal gate.
We'll assume we're still following a bit more.
Weasel, isn't he? Come.
Right, I may need to finish this quickly, which means gun would be a quick finish. We've reached the checkpoint. Oh, mission complete, 100% sync. Wow. That didn't go to plan, but we managed to succeed somehow. But yeah, it definitely didn't go to plan, did it? Okay, we'll put our bombs back away. I'll put the hidden gun again. I don't really use hidden gun. We need to replace our parachutes at some point. We've also now got enough money for the crossbow, which I do enjoy using. It's definitely makes life a lot easier, especially for silent attacks. Right, our next main mission is straight ahead, which is obviously a continuation of what we just did. So I think we should head that way. There's no viewpoint I can see to open this up, annoyingly, other than over there. So let's head towards the main mission then. I think that's definitely the way forward. We've still got, what, 40 minutes of the stream left, so plenty of time. If we see a blacksmith, we will need to buy the crossbow. That's what we're saving the money for. Yeah, that mission went awry very quickly. We managed to bring it back though, luckily. I was amazed we got full sync. I didn't think we would have done so after how badly it went wrong, but we managed it. Okay. Trying to see roughly where we're heading. Straight. Guard there, be aware of the guard. Right, we are nearly there, I think. So there's another Sophia mission to do at some point as well. While we're here, let's quickly grab the assassin missions, get them out. The more they're out, the better for us, because one, they're gaining money, but they're also gaining XP. Which is definitely a good thing. So we go. Still weapons was complete. Perfect. Okay, I'm not going to upgrade them the one yet, because this mission here, no, not that one. There was a mission we couldn't do because we needed a knife. There we go. She can now do that mission because she still has a knife. Once we upgrade her, she will no longer have that knife. Let's focus on Alexandria. That's another knife one. What's this one? Anyone. Perfect. So if we send that person, there we go. And it still leaves us one assassin to help us. We are reducing their control over that area. Slowly. Slowly but surely we are managing it. Okay. Our mission is down below us, just here. So let's see what this one entails. Now, from following Tariq, we know he's gone to meet someone. So I'm assuming this is what this entails.
You may verify the amount, I think. But the money stays with me until I have seen the cargo for myself. And the said its quality.
Understood. You are a shrewd man, Manuel.
Trust without cynicism is hollow.
The count is good, Tarek. It's all here.
So, what now?
You will have access to the arsenal. When you are satisfied,
The cargo will be delivered to a location of your choosing.
Are your men prepared to travel?
So, it looks like Tariq is selling weapons.
I will have a map drawn up for you within the week.
Yeah, I think he's selling weapons. That's not a good thing. I also don't think that's allowed by the Ottoman, to be fair.
Are we here for the same reason?
One of my men claims he saw a shipment of weapons enter the arsenal. So I got curious.
Weapons? I would like to see them for myself.
Short of killing everyone, I'm not sure how you will get inside.
You have been warned twice. No merchants near the arsenal wall. Take this away. Hypocrites! If your men did not buy my produce, I would not sell it here! You are worse than the Byzantines, you traitor! Ah! Hold your tongue, parasite!
They're obviously not very nice people to the people, are they, either?
The poor are always under siege.
They are always under siege.
If we inspire them to vent their anger,
that will help. We're going to try and use the poor to create as distraction, by the sounds of it, to get us into the arsenal. Tarek has sent a man named Manuel into the arsenal. Incite a riot to distract the guards and gain access. Make sure 40 or more rioters survive for full sync. 40 or more. Right, okay. We need to incite a riot, and then I'm assuming we've got to defend the rioters.
Solidarity to push your own agenda.
Right, we need to bribe the heralds.
No?
It is not pretty, I know, but it will work.
So we can bribe the heralds to incite the riot. Want that?
The Janissaries are corrupted, good people of Constantinia. They have surrounded...
One rioter so far. 2 rioters are slowly going up. So direct conflict will scare off the crowds. Okay. Another one. Still got one more to do.
I would like to see you try. You shall visit with your wickedness. I'm member.
Okay. Direct conflict scares off the crowds. Right, there's another guy over here. So we're going to make sure the crowds don't get scared away. I think this is going to be a fight, isn't it? We're stirring up the crowd. Changed a bit, didn't it? It was nice and clean a minute ago, and now it's all on fire.
The people are doing you a favor, Ezio. Return it.
There we go. We're gonna have to fight, aren't we? Here. We're gonna change to a sword. I think that's a good thing, and I think we'll keep the gun. I'm sleeping for a minute. We've got to keep them safe, though. And we've got to keep the people safe. There's 60 rioters. We need to save the rioters. We've got to make sure 40 or more survive. $54 left.
You shall visit with your wickedness. You shall hurry back to your barracks.
52. Didn't hurt the civilian. 52 left. Any more enemy? I think we're okay. Thanks for the like on that, much appreciated. No worries, Dave. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for the chat, and we'll see you again soon, I hope. Thank you, Dave. This is tough, just because they kill people so quickly. $48 left. I'm trying to help as many as possible. I called in assassins because there's 45 rioters left and that's it. 45 left. How many are left? One enemy. There we go.
Down, you bastard! Down the alert! Push through!
I think we've made enough to survive. I think that's full sync. That was a tough fight though, but I think we've achieved full sync for it. Right, Arsenal infiltration. The Rioters destroyed the Arsenal gates, discovered the purpose of Manuel's visit, perform an air assassination on a zip line. Right, so that's one thing we've got to focus on. So we need height, we need to find a zip line, we need to air assassinate. So we need height, be my first thinking. We need to use the zip line. We can use Eagle Sense to track. So he went that way. Perfect. Can we see a zip line anywhere? It might be something we need to do later in the mission. I'm just looking ahead now just to see if there is one. If there is one, we'll utilise it sooner rather than later, but I can't see one currently. Okay. Database entry as well, just to add to it. Arsenal, or Harbour of Theodosius. Originally called the Harbour of Eleutheus by the city's original Greek inhabitants, this was the largest of Constantinople's numerous ports. Augmented by Emperor Theodosius in the 4th century, it had a major port for the trading of agricultural goods and later military outposts. Not long after the Ottomans took over, the port was noted to have succumbed to the heavy amount of silting and was eventually closed off and built over. By the 17th century, it had all but disappeared. In the 21st century, workers excavated the site in preparation for the project discovered the remains of dozens of ancient Byzantine galleries sunk deep into the soil. Wow. Right. Can't see a zip line yet. Blocked off. We're heading this way then. Still can't see a zip line. The minute I see one, we know we're going to have to use it. There's a guard there though.
That man seems familiar.
Just trying to kill the guy. He's taken two shots already from us. No guards on me.
Now!
Oh, these guys aren't messing around, are they? I've called my assassins in. The assassins did create a good distraction there. We're still not dead. How do these guys not die? I need help. There we go. That one's down now. Okay, can we... I still haven't seen the zip line. Right, we are being seen in here, so I'm assuming we don't want to be seen. Can we see a zip line anywhere? I can't see one. Just a little bit of a worry. Oh, there's a guard there. We're about to get seen as well. I was after a zip line. Right, can't go too far that way. They're both down. I'm running out of bullets though now. All I'm looking for is a zipline because we know we need it for full sync. But I can't see one. And like I say, maybe we don't need to use one yet, but I'm constantly trying to look around and make sure we don't miss the full sync. Oh, there's something there though. What is that? Okay, I think to get this we need to do that. There we go. Animus data fragment. Achieved. Right, I still can't see... Still can't see one here. I'm going to stay high, just in case we do come across one. Oh, that's not good. Got myself in a little bit of a problem. I'd missed the jump.
Collecting the taxes from the merchants of the North Quarter. Now that was a sorry-looking horde.
At least we didn't have to not be detected. At least we... It's not... That's not going to affect us. Luckily. Right, down. Right, there was something we needed to pick up here. There was another animus fragment, I believe. I just missed the jump originally. There we go. Still haven't done a zip line, annoyingly. There, you're down. But I haven't seen a zip line. There's another animus fragment as well along here. I can see it already shining at us. We've done lots of missions and not seen a single animus fragment, and now suddenly we're seeing loads all in one. Knock that one out. I'm also using a gun a lot more than I normally would. Mainly because it does the job.
You have no...
It's down. Okay, can we see a zip line? Because we're still yet to use one. Obviously, full sync involves a zip line. I can't see one. But there must be a reason we haven't seen one yet, is my thinking. I know it's not the assassin way to be so open with the kills, but I don't know if these guys, how armoured they are. And if they're armoured, knives don't work. Okay. So there's his trail. Where did he go? Oh, there's something over here. There's a scroll or something over here, it's telling us. It's on there. I can make that jump. I think it's in that building. There's something there. Right, where's the guards? I did see a yellow outline which told me a guard was nearby. I think we're okay for a minute. Okay, here, somewhere, is something to pick up. Pointing that. And maybe below us though. Because I can't see it. Yeah, I can't see anything to pick up currently. Oh, it's in the air. It's there. Have now. Memoir pages. That's the first memoir page we've picked up. Right, we're still trying to figure out where this guy went.
20 years in the city, living like a cipher. Finally, everything is falling into place.
When the Paleologos line is restored, Manuel, do not forget who helped you bring it back.
Of course not, my friend. I would not dream of betraying a man of your influence. But you must be patient. Nova Roma wasn't built.
We definitely haven't got full sync because we didn't do the zip line, unless there's another opportunity, maybe.
If a single one is damaged, the money stays with me.
But currently, yeah, I don't think we've got full sync. I didn't see a zip line though.
Merda.
You will not get far.
You'll escape the arsenal. Here's a zip line. Is there an assassination nearby? We obviously need to kill someone while on the zip line. Can't see any enemy though. Maybe there will be.
Get him.
We completed the optional objective. We did. That's the optional objective complete.
I have got the rat there.
Call my assassins in to help. Perfect. That worked really well. But yeah, that's the optional objective achieved. I'm amazed we did that, but we did. Perfect. Still running. Still got to get out of here. Just here though. I'm assuming we're being chased, but I don't know for sure. There's something else here. There. Try and escape the air, but I want to attack that while we're here. Okay, climb up. There we go. Oh, no, not high enough. It's not high enough to grab it. I need to think. Okay, I know what we've got to do, I've just got to get to it. So hang on. We climb here. There we go. Now back jump, there we go. Another animus data fragment. I'm amazed we got full sync the way we did, but we managed it. The rioters are now recovering themselves. And we've escaped. 100% sync. I'm amazed we managed that. I really am, because for ages I was going to the zip line. We actually didn't assassinate anyone. Kind of bounced off and fell in the water, but it included it. So I'll take it. Okay, mission complete. Now, I don't think this will allow us to restore this one. No. We haven't done another. We haven't done. Oh, mate, we haven't done a den for ages. We need a blacksmith so we can get the crossbow. We've got enough money for the crossbow now. Our next main story mission seems to be there. So Sophia memory again seems to be the focus. So what I think, Templar Den. Then we should be able to unlock some shops at least. We desperately need blacksmiths as well. But yeah, Templar Den, I think. We're nearby, you might as well clear it while we're here, you know, just to get more assassins as well. So yeah, I think Den should be the focus at the minute.
Please stop. Whatever I've done, I didn't do.
We do also, sooner rather than later, need to lower our notoriety. Okay. So we've got about 15 minutes left, so yeah, I think a Templar Den may finish us off the morning. For those that aren't aware and haven't seen the plan for the rest of the week, there is a video of our schedule. And on top of that, we are live this evening. Hopefully my voice holds out, but we are live this evening for the release of Spider-Man in Marvel Avengers. Now I'm hoping it's going to be good, and I'm depending on you guys. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm thinking of doing maybe an Avengers stream once a week, because we don't play it enough. I love the game. I think it's brilliant. I don't like the grind in it, but I think that didn't work, did it? I threw 3. I don't know why I threw 3. There you go. But yeah, I think we should try and do more with Avengers. And even if we stream in one evening a week, that's 2.5 hours a week. I think it's loads, and definitely isn't a bad thing. I've been seeing. Those guys over there. Right, bomb, thunder bomb. I don't want to do that. Trying to target bombs is difficult. See, I'm trying to target my bombs to do them. I need to heal first. This is why bombs aren't utilised that often, I think. It's because of how difficult they are to try and use. I need to throw a bomb where they are. I can't throw one far enough. I'm now in trouble. Come here. Right, back to... I'll quickly do gun. Come down. We still need to find the captain. I think he's going to be one of those guys around. I'm just going to...
It's just a little pinch.
Down. Okay. We need to... The captain's there, isn't he? That's the guy we need to take out. I don't think I can take him out from here. I've been seen by them guys with guns, so I'll be aware of those. I think a thunder bomb might be okay. That's smoke. Let's try a thunder bomb, shall we? It's obviously not there. He's walking too far away now. He's gone too far away from us. Right. We are going to get into a fight. I guarantee it. Right, okay. Them people with the guns are paying. Come on, get up. Right. We've done one. We still need the captain. I've already killed 2 targets. I didn't know I'd killed a target, but I have. And a Templar assassin, just to add to our issues. Everyone's after us right now, aren't they? All I'm trying to do is clear this den. Everyone is after us, right. The guy who after me is just there. Time to take him out. There we go. That is the den captain. We can now... We killed the both den captains. I didn't even know we killed one, but obviously we had. Now it's time to climb and take the den over. We must have taken one out with the thunder bomb. So we were only thinking maybe the thunder bomb did do its job. I just didn't think it did at the time. But yeah, it must have done. So we can now light this, and the area is ours. Another den, another assassination to be recruited. Which is quite handy. There we go. That is the checkpoint reached. The assassins now control the den. Nicely done. We can interact with the door at any point. There's a couple of things up there to grab. In fact, what we're going to do, you can now recruit 2 new assassins to your guild. That's quite handy. We definitely need more assassins. We never have enough assassins. Right, what we're thinking, what I'm going to do, we're going to quickly open these chests, and then that will probably be it. We should create an autosave. And then that is it for this morning, I'm afraid. I need to try and rest my voice. I wanted to do some voiceover this evening, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I need to rest the voice before tonight. The autosave is kicked in, there we go. So that is just that is it for this morning. Another brilliant stream. We made quite a bit done. I'm finding out there's some issues with the map and trying to work things out on the map is horrendous. But we've managed to do what we can do. So, like I said, the scheduled video is on the channel. Other than that, we are live this evening with Spider-Man and the Marvel Avengers game. And hopefully, my thinking is do once a week, one evening a week, we're going to try and do Marvel Avengers to keep away, to do more with it. I do enjoy the game, I just don't like to grind. But we've still got lots of story and stuff to do, and we've maybe changed the character each week. Maybe, I think. We'll discuss it this evening anyway. Tomorrow morning, Genshin Impact, big stream for Genshin tomorrow evening. So there we are. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible, as always. And we'll see you again this evening. If not, have a good week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.